right, so yeah, recapping, you guys tracked Drake to his hideout after talking to the lady at the outpost, and she kind of mentioned that he had, and Leeth, she said he has a little outpost in the Shipwreck Shoals. She gave you a little map right to the island, and once you arrived, you kind of snuck in under the cover of nightfall. You did see a whole bunch of tracks in the sand, and you made your way up to the little hut. Vitoris opened the door and stepped in onto a landmine. Explosion took out half the wall. The place burnt up. Vitoris dove out of the way. Hector took a face full of fire. And this is where we're going to start, as you guys have this door is actually just blown off of its hinges as the room is in front of you, and it's like half on fire.
Is it just the walls, the floor, or is it all of it?
Snodlers didn't do it.
It's the walls and floor just immediately around you, around the door. So it's like a somewhat contained explosion or fire. So as you look around, like there's not a whole lot of furniture in here and stuff. Like what was there near the door, like a small table, was shattered and is on fire. There's one of Drake's lovely-looking velvety couches is on fire. On the back wall, you see 2 bookshelves. There's a few books on them, and between them, a doorway. And then on the east wall, there's also a doorway. Both doors are closed.
So, are we all like we're relatively close, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming like at this point, like part of the wall is actually like busted open. So you guys are all kind of stacked up outside the door, and you can kind of all
I'm
see
like
in.
on the ground, laying down from the explosion, like I just dove to the ground.
Snodlers hastily runs to the door and casts Gust to try to put out the couch.
It wasn't the couch that was on fire.
Oh, I thought you said the couch.
Fire.
Oh, I thought you said there was a couch. I didn't realize that it was also on fire.
Oh, he definitely said it was on fire.
Oh yeah, the couch is on fire.
I don't care about his suede couch.
Snodlers does. He goes in there and casts Gust.
And as soon as you do that, the rest of the couch just like bursts into flames.
Cast Gust again.
As you're like casting this, some of the flames die down a little bit, and as the air kind of moves around the room, you see some of the books fall off the shelves.
Well, Snodlers isn't sure if the rest of us is trapped with fire explosions. This will be fun. Who's first?
I'll go first.
Like, get up off the ground, dust myself off. What the fuck?
Want to go take a look?
I think we should search better.
Want to go take a look at the doors, see if they are, they got locked. I don't want to open it, but locked, traps.
I don't want to open it and step inside yet.
Oh, I'll do that.
Snodlers will.
care.
He pushes him aside.
I
Reaches
just-
for the handle.
Did Snodlers put the fire out with the gust?
Oh hell no! It made it worse.
It's
made
still
it
kind
worse?
of burning, but like some of the fire like near like with the entryway is kind of blowing out. But like the furniture is all on fire.
I'll check the north door. Look it over for traps or anything like that. See if it's got a lock on it. Test if it's locked.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check. All right, so right off the bat, though, you notice that there's no lock. It's a simple interior door. Looks like a bedroom door. Same thing as now. There's looking around.
I would like to look for a candle or something like that, or like a hooded lantern or something.
Yeah, there's a lantern in this room.
So Snodlers goes and jumps off, picks up the lantern, and like throws it on the ground next to the couch. I'm like, there. Snodlers thinks that should do it.
Fixed.
Or the candle. Bookcase might take you.
No, it's totally. This is an accident.
So Vitoris, as much as you can tell, like you don't see any traps on this door.
Like, slowly, carefully open the door, take a peek inside.
All right, so you peek into this room, and it is dark.
We have dark vision on. Everybody does.
Okay, perfect.
Because I used all of my second level spell slots for that.
So as you kind of peek in there, you can see a little bit of this outline of this dim lighting. You see this cage. It's this rusty iron barred cage. It's somewhat large, and there's a figure kind of like laying on the floor on its stomach. It's kind of a large looking figure. You see these strange masses coming off of its back.
Science experiment.
I'm gonna kill it.
Could you, not yet do that? Can we figure out what it is first before we just go slaughtering it?
Yeah, I'm picturing like Yuri's like over your shoulder, like, what's in there? I'm gonna kill it.
There might be some porn on these bookshelves, Yuri.
I mean, we can wait for it to attack someone and then kill it, like we have been doing.
Snarlers is okay with that.
And
Like
it's
from the back of the room. Snarlers is
Does
good
it
with
look
that.
like it's breathing?
From where you guys are at, you can't really tell.
Does it look like a demon? We should kill it if it looks like a demon. Snodlers had that problem the first time.
So
Does
it looks humanoid.
Does it notice
It doesn't notice you guys.
the door? I'm going to open the door fully. Walk into the room.
All right. So now as you step into the room and you get a better look at this thing, it looks familiar. This looks like one of the creatures you've seen before on the Emperor of the Wastes.
Those were undead?
It's
Or is
Amber
it
Heard.
Yeah, it's like an undead-looking sailor at one point. You can get a little bit closer and you'll see the barnacles and stuff that are kind of like growing out of this thing's back. Its flesh is kind of rotted and just barely hanging on the bones. And you get a little bit closer, you see this cage is just this completely rusted iron bars.
Well, I'm definitely drawing my axe out because I'm planning on chopping it in half.
I'll pull out one of my swords. Probably the flame sword. And I'll tap on the bars. See if it moves, wakes up.
Yeah, as soon as you do that, you hear it. And you see this, like, kind of this head that's kind of, like, barely hanging onto this body. And it looks almost, like, too small for the size of this, like, bloated body. And it kind of, like, turns its head and it looks at you and it's like, who are you?
Oh shit, it's talking.
I'm gonna back out of the room slowly behind Snodlers
Howard.
because I know if he throws a fireball in there, it's gonna toast me.
I think you're just being a pussy. And I walk up to the thing.
I'll yell out and ask Snodlers, this is the room, right?
Yeah, the north. Yep.
I'll yell out and ask Snodlers, I'm like, are undead supposed to be able to talk?
What do you want me to roll?
Intelligence check?
They've never talked before, I'm confused.
Totally. Snodlers always thinks everyone should be able to talk. It'd be great. Communication's number one.
Looking for the master of the tower.
Nobody's here.
How did you get here?
Been here too long.
Too bad we still don't have that pirate captain. We could have fed him. Maybe he could talk more if he had food.
Let's feed him that creature that we have.
We have a creature?
Don't we have the Kenko or whatever it is?
No. We can't get rid of the Kinko.
Why were you put in the cell?
Don't know.
You know who put you in there?
Drake.
What is your name? Or was your name?
Come closer. I'll tell you.
This dude's in a cage, right?
Yeah, it's like a big solid-looking cage. He's a pretty big-looking dude. Like I said, you can tell his.
I'll get close enough, but
fle-
not close enough to where he could reach me.
He looks like bloated and mutated and just kind of like a mess. Like, so like I guess like the one thing that you can kind of tell just by looking at it, like it might not be in the best of physical shape to maybe harm you, but you've seen some stranger things probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna get close enough, but a little bit closer, but not close enough for him to grab me.
Once my name was Phineas.
Hey guys, what's going? Oh my god!
His name's Phineas. So far, he's been an alright dude. I don't know if it'll help at all, but I'll toss a ration through the bars.
Are you fucking really feeding this thing?
Yeah. You're in the other room hiding behind the fucking wizard.
Phineas. Do you know where were you from, Phineas?
Satan. And at that point, you see him like pick up these like nasty looking fingers, and like they're all busted looking, and he tries to pick up the rations, and he just like is trying to like eat this like this hardtack and bread. It doesn't look like it's going over very well, and he just kind of drops it on the ground.
Snuddler summons his quill and like pokes him with the feather half.
It's just like squishy.
What'd you do in Seaton?
Sailor.
Ask him where the treasure is.
You're in the other room.
Ask him where the treasure is.
Through the door. Ask him where the treasure is.
What did you sail on? Fishing boat, warship? Were you a pirate?
Pirate.
Who'd you sail under?
Did you betray Drake or something?
Drake is evil.
I concur.
I just look over at Maglar.
Did Drake do this to you?
He sounds like a very good man to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, he's a fanboy. What can you do with him?
And don't mind him, he's a communist.
Everyone's a communist to you. Anyway, did Drake do this to you?
This is not me.
How did you get like this?
The one they call Dagon.
Oh, that guy. How did he do this to you?
I do not know.
How did you die?
Ship battle. You look over and he just starts like gurgling up all this like seawater and like phlegm just starts like coming out of him.
I'm sure it smells awesome too.
Oh, it smells super good.
There's some jerky in the ration. I don't know if he cares for jerky. I figure he wouldn't care for the hardtack and the nuts, but maybe the jerky. Where was the sea battle?
The sea, dumbass.
I was more like a general area, like near Liara, near Seaton.
Meglar slaps Vitoris and goes, "Yeah, you dumbass."
Near Liara.
Against what?
The King's Navy. Feed me. And he's like, starts reaching out through the bars. You can see his like fingers now, like clearly, as like some of them are actually just bone, and the flesh is completely gone off of him. He's like somewhere between undead and drowned sailor / living. Like he's sort of an abomination of this sailor caught between two worlds.
Come
Meglar
on,
just throws
Vitoris.
up. That's disgusting.
You guys might as well grab them and bring them on the ship and fix them some dinner.
Fix you for dinner.
Shh, he's back. Shh.
Feed me.
The only food we're gonna feed you, you got, and you kind of just picked at it. There's some jerky in there.
And at that point, you see this like this lump of this thing he starts like moving a little bit, trying to like gather his strength to pick himself up off the floor.
I'll put the sword away and pull the crossbows out. Like, listen, man.
Shoot him, Vitoris. Shoot him right in the fucking face.
Obviously, you're in.
Did he cough?
Sorry, this voice is hurting my throat.
Yeah.
More phlegm coming up. Like, I think the only thing we can do is put you out of your misery.
Not,
Did he say
not-
he was from the Kings?
He fought,
he fought
the king.
against.
He was a pirate, and he
Fought
fought
against Phineas.
the king's navy.
Why does Phineas sound familiar?
I'm pretty sure his name was Furbs, but maybe I was wrong.
I don't think Phineas sounds familiar.
Bring me
Oh.
to Drake.
Don't shoot him until he tells us where the gold is.
Do you know where Drake is?
Come closer, I'll tell you.
Snodlers pokes his head around the corner. He smells real bad. Snodlers doesn't think you should do that.
Shoot him in the face.
Sneaks back around the corner, starts rifling through drawers and shit.
How close can I get without getting arm's reach?
You can probably get a good 5 feet away from the cage.
And then I'll come 5 feet away.
He's still like, kind of like hunched over. His arm is like reaching through the bars, but the bars don't look wide enough for him to really get through the cage.
Yeah, I get close. Yeah.
And
Better not throw no semen on me.
as you get closer, he
Throw semen.
you see his head kind of like cock again, like kind of crooked. You can hear the bones in his neck start cracking a little bit. He's like, feed me.
Probably stupid.
Do I have any good berries in my hand?
Probably not, because
Oh, they're all gone. They don't last long, huh?
they only last for like a day.
Yeah,
so.
Bobby the
dang.
Schlub ate them all.
I was gonna chuck one at its eyeball or chuck it at him and try to get it in his mouth.
I thought about that, but yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to get left.
What do you want to eat?
Flesh.
Oh,
He starts opening his mouth, and you see these like rotted teeth, and again,
Oh.
this bile and phlegm just like pouring. out
I
between the
I
holes.
reach in my pocket and grab my dead mouse.
Why do you have a dead mouse?
You don't remember my mouse?
I remember.
Oh yeah. Because he took the beggar background, right?
That thing hasn't
something.
been fed in years.
It's like I forgot about it too, but now I remember. Here you go.
That mouse dead.
Is
I'll
there,
take that and like throw it to him.
Is there even any flesh on it?
No,
Or you
who
just-
knows? It's probably like fucking bone.
So as you do that, you see all of a sudden this like lightning fast reflexes as he just kind of like snaps like and he like jumps on this thing, and you just see him just shove it in his mouth, and he's like crunching the mouse's bones.
You got any more of those?
Nah, man, I only had one dead mouse.
Sellers pokes his head around the corner. He goes, "You need a mouse?" And he takes his hat off and poofs out a mouse.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Get in
Flips
here!
back over to the table and continues rifling through drawers.
I'm just gonna go to the door. Like, can I borrow your hat real quick, Snodlers?
No.
I grabbed the mouse.
You-
Can I try to catch the mouse? I assume Snodlers just tossed it on the floor.
Oh yeah, no. I don't give two shits. Someone said they wanted a mouse. Just whoop.
Yeah, you grab him.
I go within 5 feet and toss him a mouse.
Whoa!
He grabs this thing and like just shoves it right in his mouth, and he rips the thing's head off, and he's like, and you see him like start like convulsing, and he like starts pulling himself together, and he starts rising up inside this cage, and he stands up a good like 6.5 feet tall, and it's like still kind of hunched over, and his head just starts cocking, and you hear the bones cracking, and he adjusts his shoulders, and he looks up, and he's like, thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem.
So, do you know where Renwick is?
Free me.
Ooh.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean you no harm.
Tell me where the gold is first.
Come closer, dwarf.
He's a dog.
Snuggles pokes his head around the corner again. He also smells bad. Don't let the dwarf come close. Oh, no.
Get up right in front of him. I'll let you out if you show me the gold first.
Gold.
Legler kind of pulls out his own greatsword just in case he gets out.
Circle around this way.
I'll tell you where the treasure is. I mean you no harm.
Well, tell me where the
How is it
Insight
locked?
check. Insight.
Ooh.
Okay, so first of all, there's like a not necessarily like a lock. It's like a pin that goes through a thing. It looks like a pretty simple
Gotcha.
mechanism to
It's like
get
a
out.
bolt, like
yeah,
they
like
just
a bolt.
look through a
Yeah,
hole.
but he can't quite reach around to get to it. But it's nothing like you need a key or anything for. Insight check. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
So these aren't half barrel pin hinges, and with the proper amount of leverage.
Leverage. All right, Megalair. So,
Oh,
yeah, I mean, you can't really tell. So, especially because this guy, he looks scary. So, I mean, he could be telling the truth, but as far as you know, he looks pretty sketchy.
So you're saying if we let you out, you'll help us find Renwick and the treasure?
Yes.
I need to see the treasure before I'm letting you out.
He'd have to lead us to it. I don't think he doesn't have pockets. There's not a map on him.
Could be in one of these crates over here.
Does anyone have manacles or anything?
Hey, is this
There are
door
manacles
open?
in this room.
So the door's not open, but I mean, you could open it.
Snellers opens the door and goes in, starts rifling shit around.
All right, so you're doing that. Hector's going through the bookshelf. We'll get back. To
Is there any manacles laying around?
none that you see.
I got rope. I think that's it.
Well, if we let you out, would you agree to let us bind you to feel safer?
I suppose.
Look at
Legler's
everyone
just
around.
preparing his great sword.
Well, maybe
Just in
you
case
could keep an
anything
eye
bad
on him. If he does anything crazy, you could knock him down.
That's the
Yeah.
plan.
Does anyone
That's
else
the plan.
object
If
to
he
this?
does anything crazy,
No, I'll pull.
go ahead and let him out.
Well, we're gonna bind his hands first.
But we have to let him out before you bind his hands. Unless you're just
No.
gonna bind him to the
The
bars.
cage is gonna be closed, and we'll have to reach in and fucking do it. Worst case, one person's gonna get his face smashed.
All right, you can absolutely have him put his hands through the bars, and you just do it vertically. Like
That was my
you
thought.
guys are way
Oh,
overthinking
yeah.
this. Like,
Sorry.
all right, so just put it in 2 different bars, and then oh fuck, we have to carry the cage.
I was
Agree.
hoping somebody would. All right, yeah.
He probably could. He's probably strong enough, and that's something. Well, I mean, that would be a weapon if he's just swinging around an iron door at everyone.
Yeah. If everyone's cool with that, then yeah, we'll bind his
Yep.
hands up.
Put your hands through the bars, nice and slow.
All right, make a persuasion check for Taurus.
Oh.
God.
Cut his hands and feet off and let Maglar carry him.
So he just looks like, and he does it no problem. He puts his hands through the
All right.
bars.
I'll slowly put the crossbow away, pull out rope, and tie it.
Didn't we learn our lesson last session, guys?
Feed him better.
Says the guy with the rat.
Snothers, is there any
You
way you
mean,
can get another rat?
What?
You know,
More rats.
I have a fish.
All right, there you go. Smugglers, let's loose the 2 rats in the room I'm in.
How many?
There's 2 more rats running around the room I'm in.
Oh my god, I've missed him.
Yeah, they're just running around like crazy.
Fuck, man.
I'm gonna tie the shit out of his hands.
All right, so you start leaning in.
I'm trying to catch these mice.
With Taurus, you start leaning in and start wrapping his hands, and as you start put the bindings around you, see him start drawing closer to the cage. And he's like,
Easy.
And
We're gonna get you some food.
You see his mouth opening, and
No, bad Phineas. Bad Phineas.
The bile just starts like leaking out, and you see one of his teeth starts falling out of its socket. And he like puts his face closer to the cage, and he kind of stares like blankly into your eyes. He's like,
I need the fish now.
Yep.
Fish now.
Alright.
But you gotta feed him. I'm tying his damn hands.
I'm trying to
here
catch
you go, Yuri.
these mice.
Just shove the fish in his mouth. It'll be fine.
I would like to use prestidigitation to make faint jazz music as he's feeding him. Is that valid?
yeah, sure.
I'll take the fish from Hector, and just as his mouth is opening, I'll just ram it head first into his mouth.
It's like, and he just starts like convulsing again. He's like, thank you.
You're welcome. Keep tying his hands a little faster. Like, this isn't creepy at all.
Yeah. So you get him all bound up, and he pulls his hands back through the bars, and
I'll kick the pen out.
All right, Maglar, follow behind him. Make sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
That's the plan.
Come with us, Phineas.
I can't wait to watch Maglar kill this fucker.
I'm gonna reach out and try to grab another mouse.
you
comes
grab
to
hold
that.
of one.
I just toss it up at the thing's face.
It's like bounces off of its face. It's like, ah!
Oh, my bad.
Do I see the other mouse?
I let them go in this room.
Yeah, they're
so-
in sound
Oh.
room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like scrambling to catch him.
Gotcha.
So at that point, like the mouse hits him in the face, and he's like, ah! And he starts like slowly trying to walk out, and he like goes and takes a step, takes his left foot, he steps it out, and you hear it just snap as the bone breaks, and his ankle just kind of like gives way, and he's like, ah! And you just see this slime all over the ground. And he's like,
Meglar throws up on the slime.
he's like a couple inches shorter. He kind of hunches down now, and he's like walking on like a broken ankle.
I just start laughing at him.
I want to come in here and see if I can see the two rats scurrying around the room.
Well, it's only one in here because Vossen came and got one, and then so one was in your room and one was in this room.
Oh, then I'll try and find probably the one in here. Is it still scurrying around?
The one in this room. Yeah, it's like running across the room. Yeah.
I want to pull a crossbow out and try to shoot it. I'll give him a fucking rat kebab.
Right. So hold on. Does anybody have their hands on him? He's just bound and he's just following you guys.
I think Meglar's got the reins.
Okay.
I actually have my hands on my great sword. Actually.
Yeah, his sword.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much preparing in case he does anything funny.
So nobody's holding on to him. He's just loose in this room with his hands tied.
It sounds like he's not gonna be able to run away that far.
Okay, so
His
even
foot
more.
just broke, right?
Yeah, his foot's broken off.
So his hands are tied and his foot's broken off, and yes, he's by himself.
I'm just trying to get
No one's holding on to
the
him.
image of this here.
I think you got on that. I might have stepped away, but I think you got Yuri standing next to him, and Meglar standing next to him.
Are we seriously bringing this thing on our ship?
We need a new crew member.
I'm pretty sure that maybe it's on the island. If it's not,
we fought a few undead. So far, none of them have talked.
Well, let's hire him. Fuck it. Can't be any worse than the guy you hired.
What a dick.
all right, let's go.
I thought Yuri was going to say the succubus on the.
Oh god damn it! I try to shoot the mouse.
It's a mouse.
Yeah, you missed the mouse, and as soon as you do that, you hit one of the crates back here, and you see it kind of like bust open.
Is it a whole bunch of mines and he hit one? Yeah.
Sort of. You kind of like take a look at this, and you see these crates, and you notice that the crates have a red dragon's head symbol on it. But as you hit the part of the crate, it kind of the top of it kind of moves open, and you see what looks like something shine from up inside of it, or I don't know, shine from inside of it. If that makes any sense.
I'll carefully walk over and take a peek.
Yeah, you look over and you find these beautifully crafted 12 short swords in there.
Do I recognize the symbol from anywhere?
No, the red dragon symbol you do not.
Hector, I got short swords.
Free
He belongs to someone they stole it from.
Probably. Maybe the Emperor. Maybe that's why he's looking for him.
Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna go to the other crates and crack them over after I see that. I'm like, oh shit. So I guess I'll crack another one open.
All right, so you open another one up, and it's another similar crate that has this red dragon head on it, and this one has 6 light crossbows in it, and they're all like standard like military issue crossbows.
So like they got ACOGs and shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna yell out, Snother, did you find anything?
Snothers, you were investigating inside that room, right?
Yeah, the office.
Yeah. As soon as Vossen says that,
I'll think of the walls.
I look towards the.
Like more of a question. Can he hear me if I yell it from the other room?
Yeah.
I mean, this is only like a 30-foot house.
Yeah, it's tiny.
I'll
you
just
can
check
hear
it.
him in the other room.
So as soon as Vossen says it, like you hear a thud as the mattress hits about him. Like I wasn't looking under the bed.
So interesting enough, Snothers, in that room that you're in, you do find a pair of silver manacles.
Ooh.
But you also find, as you're going through the desk, you find a sketchbook, and it's got like a bunch of like artists hand-drawn pictures of like scenery and coastlines and things like
Draw me like your French girls?
that. Yes.
So these in particular are silver or silvered. Like is that mechanical or is that just descriptive?
It's more so. Let's just say they're silvered. So, like, I guess the implication is if you put them on something that is.
Yeah. Good enough.
Let's see. What else did you have? You have the sketchbook. And on top of the desk, a couple things you kind of like push aside. You see the wanted poster for Drake. It says 10,000 gold. And you also find another wanted poster that says Lady Joy Sword, 2,500 gold.
What was in the sketchbook, did you say?
Pictures of shorelines and like coastal drawings, like somebody's art sketchbook.
All right.
Is it useful for like mapping, or is it just like scenic drawings?
Just like scenic drawings, yeah.
Stylers will actually put that back.
I'll put my crossbows away, pull out the flaming short sword, and I'll step up to the left side of Phineas, and I'll try and walk him out into this corridor. Try and keep him away from the flames.
All right.
See if he'll actually like follow me around.
So, with that description, I'll actually call back and be like, found someone's beautiful drawings. Snodlers doesn't really think it's a value. Got these metal wrist things or whatever. Other than that, I got nothing. Snodlers came up pretty empty-handed.
No gold?
Do you want to slap those wrist things on this thingy? On Phineas here?
Snodlers isn't sure what a Phineas is.
I point to the fucking
Creature.
undead thing.
Snodlers doesn't hear the pointing from the other room.
No.
Does Phineas follow me into the room with Hector?
Yeah, so he starts following you into the room. There's a lot of things going on at the same time. So, Hector, you're like searching through this bookshelf. Some of the things that you come across while this is all going down is you find like a bunch of old like adventure novels, like short stories and things like that. But you do also find a couple like books that are the city guides for Seaton. You find one for Neverwinter, Waterdeep. You find the Candlekeep pamphlet, like the one that you guys had when you were in Seaton.
Cool.
And also, I think, Faustin, you were going through another one of the crates at this time. So while you do that, you open up another crate and you find 10 of these mangonel shots, like little catapult balls, like steel balls.
What the fuck? Just pick them up and like drop it back in. Are they like the big like cannonball size balls?
Yeah,
Like, they're pretty big, right?
They're pretty big, yeah, like cannonball size that you
Yeah,
launch
just-
from a ship if you guys had one.
Do they have any like names on them, like branded from where they were made?
No.
All right.
No, but all the boxes, I mean, that's all the contents of these boxes that are in the room, and they all look like they're similar fashion. Just have this red dragon logo. So the red dragon, actually, I think I have a picture of it. I can actually post that. I'll post it in Discord. But yeah, Phineas starts like slowly like lurching his way forward and following Vitoris.
Aren't we going to the treasure now?
Snodlers whips around the corner and he's holding out the silvered manacles. Is like, who wants some wrist things?
I think Phineas does. I point to Phineas.
I throw them at Phineas.
You know, Meglar, maybe this is Renwick's son also. Maybe this is your brother, Phineas.
I hear
Brother, I
the
didn't-
manacles hit the ground. I pick them up and try to put them on him.
All right.
So, anyone interested in that book Snodlers found about the coastlines? Snodlers doesn't think that it has. I mean, it was pretty good looking, but I don't know that we need to steal it.
I'll take it and put it away.
It's in the other room still. Snodlers just left it.
Oh, well. I got a hand on Phineas.
I'm putting the manacles on him.
All right, so as you start putting these manacles on him, he starts like looking kind of irritated that you're gonna put more bindings on him, and he pulls his hands away from you.
I'm gonna swap them. I'm gonna put the manacles on for the rope.
Why?
Because the manacles are stronger.
And we don't trust you entirely.
I don't trust you. I'm outnumbered.
Just show us where the goddamn gold is.
And
Well, let's just get the manacles on.
He's starting to look really irritated. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Vasid. And Hector, to answer your question, it's a no. You hear. So he like looks pissed, and he's like, okay.
22.
He holds his hands out. And he's like, fine.
Thank you. I'll put the manacles on, and then I'll look for. Did we catch all the mice?
No. There's
No,
one.
there's still one in the office and one in here. Once,
In the room we're in?
yeah, assuming it's still scurrying around.
Oh,
Once
yeah.
he's got the manacles on, I'll take the rope off and put it back in my pack.
So Vasid, as you start doing this, trying to put these manacles on, make a dexterity or a sleight of hand check. All right. So yeah, so he's like squirming a little bit, and you just kind of like get to the point where you just slap these things on his wrist, and he doesn't look happy, but he goes along with it.
I'm sorry for that.
And once they're on,
Do I notice the mouse anywhere?
No, you don't.
Well, I continue. If I find the other mouse, I'll sure to get it for you for cooperation.
He just kind of he looks defeated. He's dragging his busted ass foot. So at this point, you guys are probably into the main room the fire is.
Yep, I'm just gonna. Not a fan of it, but I'll gently hold on to his right elbow with my left hand.
Snodler has his book out and he's writing all this crap down. You guys are crazy.
Let's throw him in the fucking fire.
A minute ago it was.
Let's not do that right now.
A minute ago it was. Let's let him join the crew. Now it's throw him in the fire. Or sometimes I wish you'd make up your mind, Yuri.
Well, to be honest with you, I was going to have him lead us to the treasure, and then I was going to kill him anyway.
He looks over at you, Yuri. He looks really pissed, and he starts like turning around and shuffling back to.
Listen. Nobody here takes Yuri seriously. I promise you that.
Go ahead and make
Yeah.
a persuasion check, Vitoris.
Oh, good
You're-
old persuasion.
Yuri always seems to be right, though.
You've been right twice. You said let's kill everyone we've come across, and you've been right twice.
Snodlers would like to point out that we've almost killed everyone we've come across, and twice he was extra right.
Thanks, Snodlers.
I mean, having said that, killing someone who doesn't deserve it's also not exactly the best idea. And Snodlers has a little produced flame in his hand. He's like, Snodlers doesn't like that.
He was right about that fucked up little monster.
This thing looks already dead anyway, so would it even really be killing it if it's already dead?
How do you kill that which has no life?
All right, so he starts like following you, Vitoris. He seems somewhat calm.
Vitoris, don't forget about your book you wanted.
Yeah, I'll have to come back for it, I think, or someone else will have to grab it for me.
I'll go and get it.
How's the fire around the door?
It's like smoldering. I mean, it's still it hasn't really taken the whole the only wood there is like the door frame around the stone. So
I'll
Mostly the furniture is like completely destroyed now.
oh no, Snodler's couch.
Yeah.
I'll take Phineas outside.
All right, he follows you outside. And he's like,
Maybe
Meglar kind of eyeballs him though and follows. He actually has his hand off his. Meglar has actually sheathed away his greatsword, but he's still eyeballing the thing.
As you guys like make your way outside, you see him just like stop and he kind of like looks up at the sky and he like tries to take a deep breath and all you hear is like this phlegm like in his lungs. It just doesn't seem right. He's just like remembering who he once was, but he's fucked up.
I'm looking for that book for Taurus.
I just left it out, so it'd be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Which that?
Well, I'll do that. I'm gonna
Chet's
search
book?
I'm gonna search the area also for any documents that may have Renwick's other addresses on it.
All right, yeah, do another investigation check to see what you find.
Fuck nothing.
Yeah, you find some other paperwork and stuff, but nothing has Renwick's name on it.
Nah, I just grab the book and come on out.
All right, so you guys are outside, and he's like, "Thank you for releasing me."
I wouldn't want to be locked up in a cage for as long as you were.
And plus, the building's probably going to burn down, and you'll end up dying.
Maybe he
Unless you
deserved.
want to die.
Maybe he deserved to be in that cage.
This is true.
Drake put me in that cage.
Did Drake turn you into this?
No, but I was minding my own business when Drake and his
We could talk and
men
walk,
took
right?
me. He's ready to go into the water and bounce.
Oh.
Who was your captain? Who did you serve under?
Captain Brantley.
Were you part
what
of the?
ship you're on?
Yes, it was the Pearl.
Snodless feels that's a common ship name.
Were you sailing under the Guardian flag?
No.
Are you talking about the Pink Pearl?
I thank you. And please let me go. Go. Find Drake. He headed to the north, to the frigid sea. Some of his men didn't seem happy about it.
Wait, you said he's heading north to the frigid sea?
That's what I know.
Snodlers is never gonna find out about sun chickens.
Who's when was the last time somebody was here?
This morning.
Was
So
it
you
Drake?
Yes. I was
Oh, you go-
too weak to do anything about it.
You guys agreed to free this guy just for him to tell us that Drake went north.
Well, we could have went to Carrington and not found him. But we have to go to Carrington for other reasons.
But also Carrington's where we need to turn Drake in.
Yeah.
If we want the 10,000 gold bounty.
But did everyone forget that Pinkerton's life is on the line?
Who?
The basalt.
Who?
What the fuck?
Think
What do
of
you mean,
who?
who?
I remember Pinkerton, but we're also right on. Like he left this morning. What time of the day is it?
Right now, it's the middle of the night.
So he's got
yeah.
If we go to Carrington, we're going to lose this trail. The only thing we got is north.
He's probably coming
Shit.
back here.
Let's go. I hope Pinkerton can hold off death.
Say we have Meglar put this fucker back in the cage before we go.
So he didn't specify where in the North Sea. I see.
He's looking for part of Dagon's weapon.
Snuddler's hold his bag a little bit with this giant fucking stick out the back.
What do you know about the weapon? Is it Dagon's weapon? Or is it... Like, what is it?
It's Dagon's weapon called the Embrace of the Uncaring Sea.
Why is Renwick looking for it?
I do not know.
He's a collector.
Meglar's trying to justify his daddy.
Is he working with Dagon or against Dagon? Or do you know?
I do not believe he is. But I would like to kill them both.
Wait, you want to kill Dagon and Renwick?
Dagon made me this monstrosity. Drake imprisoned me.
Yeah,
Did he question you?
let's bring him with us.
Put him in the holding cell if he doesn't mind.
I mean, we can always throw him overboard and let Snodler's fireball him.
We only have one spot for a holding cell, and currently the Kinku's in it. I think we only have one spot, right?
Yeah, there's just that one little secret spot behind the... I mean, it's not even like really a holding cell. It's just a secret passage behind the captain's quarters where there's like a chain to the wall.
And if anyone has tried to open the actual door, it's been not opening.
Well, where's the treasure then?
Yeah.
I do know the treasure. And he just kind of like raises his manacled hands up and he points off in the distance to the south down here.
All right, let's head there.
I'll let him lead the way down there.
He starts walking down the hill and he just like falls over.
I need a rat. Couple rats. Please don't toss them on the ground, Snodlers. Is there a certain amount of rats you can get out of that a day?
What do you think? Snuddlers is just a rat factory? Snuddlers is out of rats today.
Yeah, I kind of thought you just had unlimited rats.
Well, unfortunately, Snuddlers does not. Snuddlers is out of rats.
So this thing just starts... Phineas starts like crawling down the side of this embankment.
I'll attempt to help him up. And I guess support him on his way down rather than watching him crawl down the hill.
All right, so
give him a little bit of dignity, you know?
So, Vittoris, you go and you kind of like grab a hold of him and you help him up, and you just feel like this, all these like these barnacles start like moving around, and you feel this pus start coming out of his back, and you feel like your arms are starting to sink right into his flesh. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it. Try to give a man some dignity.
All right, cool. So like you look down and you see all this stuff kind of like running all over your arms, and you're like,
I need a shower.
You quickly just kind of like wipe it off, and you help him up to his feet, and he points down the hill. This is where they bury the treasure.
This one right here.
Yeah.
I'll point it out to all of them. What do you want to do, Phineas?
I want to get revenge on Dagon.
I'll lead them to a more flat spot. I'm assuming they're about to come start digging.
I don't know, do you guys even have shovels?
What, did Dagon do this to you? Snautilus didn't ever hear that Dagon did this to you.
He did, and he will do the same to you.
Gross.
I do not have a shovel. I have a crowbar.
It's good for digging.
I mean, you could loosen it up, pry some rocks out of the way.
You see Snautilus take out a pure adamantine trident and start scraping the dirt.
Oh my God.
Did he react at all when he sees that weapon? Or
Yeah,
not?
when he sees the weapon, he starts turning to Snautilus, and he's like, nah, that's it. No.
What?
We're gathering the pieces to stop Dagon.
He is drawn to it, you fools.
Who's drawn to it?
Dagon!
Part of it's in another plane?
Not currently.
Well, not currently. Maybe try and stick that in the bag, Snautilus.
Snautilus puts it back in the bag dirty, and like 80% of it's still sticking out of the bag.
Yeah.
At least some of it's in the bag.
Stay here. When Dagon comes, we will fight him here. I just need to regain my strength.
Well, I think we're out of rats.
So, how can Snautilus get a hold of you? Do you have like a number? So that way you can help.
You take me with you. I was once an excellent sailor.
How much meat do we have aboard?
You work for free?
Sure. He
I mean-
turns his head and looks down at Yuri and cocks his head a little bit, and he's drooling.
I think we should hire this guy.
Yuri heard free, and he's like, I'm for it. Like, I'm not against the idea, but the issue is, one, he can't be seen. Two, we're gonna need meat.
Is this a don't ask, don't tell policy?
I mean, how many, cities are cool with, the undead crew member?
I mean, he's not undead. He's just not dead.
He's also a biohazard.
That's true.
And we have to trust him on the ship alone if we plan on not taking him with us.
Yeah.
But can he sail?
Oh yeah, like a motherfucker.
Like,
So-
I think, I mean, no offense, Phineas, we'll have to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't regress into mindlessness, but as long as he's kept fed with meat, I think he might be alright.
Well, Snodulus thinks we can heal damage, so you can just cut some stuff off and then someone can heal you, right?
Magic, yes.
So we can bring him with us. We can kill him now. Or we can put him back in his cage. Or we can let him go free.
Snodulus is confused why we're not still digging.
I'll put the sword away and I'll pull out a crowbar and just toss it on the ground. I don't have a shovel.
Is this a magic crowbar that digs dirt?
You know, I'm just watching everybody else do the work, and I want my share of the gold when you guys find it. You know, that's how Yuri rolls.
A smaller share because you hid behind the wizard and now you're not doing any of the work.
More importantly, he'll tell the story that he dug up the treasure.
But I'm the one that found it.
All by itself, without any help.
Snodulus picks up the crowbar and starts using it like a pickaxe because it's probably right-sized.
It's either that or, you know, one or two of you guys go back to the ship, see what we got aboard. Maybe bring a couple of the crew. Do we even have shovels on board?
Yeah, maybe there might be a shovel.
Well, yeah.
What type of shitty pirates are you guys? Snodulus has never been a pirate. It makes sense that people would have shovels.
That's what I'm just thinking. Like, wow, you guys never even thought about getting a shovel for buried treasure in a pirate game?
So, I'll ask him, so, like, everyone cool with Phineas joining?
Yes.
Snodulus thinks you should probably bring a couple of the crew over so that way they can break the news and see it and not freak out.
Yeah, somebody want to go back? Definitely bring Bobby. Some shovels.
I'm just going to lean...
Go.
I'm just going to tell Maglar to kill him whenever he gets ready to.
I'm killing him whenever he acts weird. But you guys, yeah.
When he acts weird.
If he does funny things, like that succubus you brought onto the ship.
Snodulus starts actually looking around nervous.
Like how that's my fault. I saw a little girl hit a birdman floating on a wreck of a ship.
Well, to be fair, it was actually a burning demon, but that's okay.
I didn't know that. Did you, Snodulus?
Well, didn't she tell you that your mother sucks cocks in hell?
I don't remember hearing that.
I'm just bringing that up.
Snodulus thought it was a succubus, not a truthubus.
I'm gonna look up at Phineas and be like, I think you got more brains than half the party.
I don't know if I want to join this crew.
Well, you know, every group needs their idiots. Yeah. Those are our two. Then I'm gonna pop his manacles off.
Snodulus takes 2 giant steps back, which are probably 1 normal step back.
See how he reacts.
He just stands there.
Alright, give us a few. We'll go get first mate of the ship, some shovels, and we'll make introductions. Hooray!
Alright, so who's going to the ship?
I'll fly back.
Well, do we have another rowboat? Because the rowboat's here, isn't it? Or no, we swam back.
Yeah,
we swam here.
We pirated the Caribbean this shit. So yeah, I'll fly back to the ship real quick.
Hey, doesn't one of us have a folding boat? As I stand next to Meglar.
I mean, that
I'm
works.
already flying at this point. Back to the ship.
God damn it! Literally, Snodulus audibly says "God damn it," and then walks back over and continues beating the hole.
As he walks by, I'll be like, Yuri has the boat.
There's just wants the password.
I know, but he said, I'm going to go stand next to Meglar.
So Snaller's is the only one doing the work. He's digging a hole with a crowbar. The rest of you guys stand around.
I think we're waiting for the shovels.
I mean, since we're here, why don't we make Phineas dig? Now that he's working for us.
Phineas needs food first.
Snodulus isn't really good at medicine, but I'm going to be honest. It looks like even walking, he's a liability.
It's true.
I'm gonna, I doubt he can hear me. He's probably too far away, but I'm gonna yell out in the direction that Hector flew. I'm like, bring back meat. So you know those fish Hector catches every day. I just point at Phineas. Were you about to say something, Boston?
Nope.
I thought someone was about to talk.
All right, so a few minutes later, Bitchlub comes back with the shovels.
Yeah, so we'd probably just sail the whole ship up to the dock. Because I want to load those crates onto our ship. So.
All right, so you guys probably waste a good hour here going through all this stuff, grabbing the cases and digging up the treasure. And you pull up this treasure chest and you open it up, and it's got 1,200 gold in it.
Damn. Do I recognize the symbol of the dragon head?
Sorry, what's that?
Do I recognize the symbol of the because this is the first time I've seen the crates. Do I recognize that symbol?
Yes. Yeah, that is the symbol of the Cardova Empire.
Okay, I figured, but cool. We'll just seal them back up, put them on the ship, and label as I mean, they're already labeled, but like, do not touch or whatever on the crate.
Just set them aside.
Yeah.
Let the crew know don't touch the crates with the red dragon head. Everyone gets 100. There's 7 of us, right?
Yeah.
So it's 171 gold and 4 silver.
And then Phineas looks over at you. 8.
Be the gold up with you, Phineas, but you owe us for the food we fed you. You owe us for those rats.
This is bullshit.
To be fair, Yuri did ask if you wanted to work for free.
It's true. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the crew's gonna like having this guy on board. It may be best to just let him go into the ocean and just do his own thing.
Yeah, you guys could explain that. Meglar's gonna stay out of this.
Look, everyone that we brought on board has been totally fine. No deaths have occurred with anyone we brought on. It's not a things will be fine.
Something that looks infected is something different.
Everybody's died that we've let on board.
That's a good trend. Yeah, you're right.
Except Oceanus.
That you wanted to kill.
But I didn't.
But technically, he was on board before you guys were even on board.
True, that's where we found him.
Found him in that room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
The Kenku room.
I'll let Vittoris. Don't think there's any way we can cure this guy.
Maybe if he eats Kenko.
You see Snodler's glare.
And he seemed to be deteriorating quickly.
I think he just needs to eat.
Maybe we just let him go. He can catch his own food.
We did just lose a few of the crew, so it would. I don't think they're gonna love having like a giant undead guy after they just had to deal with a succubus.
Yeah, that's always hungry.
Yeah, I agree. We could use the experience; it would be very helpful. But
let him loose here, maybe Drake will come back and then maybe he'll kill Drake and we won't be able to get the bounty.
I think he's going to start walking north if we just let him go.
Well, we'll follow him then.
I think we should let him walk and then kill him with
We'll
something.
put like a bobber to his head and we'll just let him swim.
Till,
follow him all the way north.
till a strong current just takes him away.
Little like 8-year-old swimmies.
You can just give him one of the shell phones, and then you guys can keep in touch with him.
Yeah, right.
Well, we can't just let him go. Let's at least sail away a little bit and then throw him overboard. We gotta at least make it interesting.
No, if we're just gonna let him go his own way, then we'll just let him go here.
Yeah, I'm torn because, like I said, we could really use the help right now, but I don't think this is a great idea.
Then let's fucking kill it.
No.
No.
All right, set him free. You're free to go. Go on your own way.
And he just starts like walking down toward the water.
Thanks for being helpful.
Thanks for the gold.
I'll miss you, Phineas.
Take care of yourself.
Try not to kill any humans. That's
Don't
not
get
Renwick.
It's not.
Pirates are okay though.
Snottler stands up next to Boston. Or gnomes.
And let's get the fuck out of Dodge, bro. Head north.
All right, so you guys can go ahead and take your long rest then as you guys make your way into the night.
I need to manage spells and stuff.
Not gonna lie, for some reason I was kind of looking forward to having an undead crewmate. I don't know why.
I'm sad.
I didn't mind it until his literal body started attacking yours.
Well, I mean, honestly, I didn't figure he was gonna get a whole lot of hugs. Attaboy, good game. I didn't see a lot of that going on.
You're probably right.
Which, by the way, before I get on the boat, I'm definitely going down to the water and like trying to scrub as much of that shit off of me as I can.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you guys take a long rest. You make your way through the night. It's the next morning. It's early morning. It's about dawn. Is Bobby the Schlub comes down, and wakes you guys up, and lets you guys all know that you've entered the Shipwreck Shoals. So you guys go up on deck, or whoever's going up on deck, and you start seeing literally like hundreds of shipwrecks like through this this long kind of like narrow channel that leads north. And you guys like you see like somebody's up on the what do you call that thing, the crow's nest, and they're calling down which way to steer. And the ship is definitely kind of slowed down a little bit as you're kind of like making your way carefully through this wreckage that's kind of all around. Anything you guys want to do as you start off the day, as you wake up to this mess?
Don't know.
Where are we headed towards? North.
We're chasing Renwick. How old are these shipwrecks? Like, they look like they've been here a while.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
That'd take too long to actually probably try and maybe see if we can salvage anything. So,
I mean, if the boards are above the water, might be worth getting some extra boards, because Nautilus thinks we destroy this thing more often than we don't. But then we'll probably not catch the pearl.
yeah. Well, we're full on boards because we topped all that off.
Yeah. How narrow is the channel? Is for the most part? Are we coming within like 30, 40 feet of these ships, or is it like...
Yeah, you're probably good at 40, 50 feet from the ships. they're like far enough where you can kind of maneuver around them, but it's a pretty narrow channel. But it looks like it's doable, but it's definitely taken time.
Gotcha. I want to cast Detect Magic on myself, and then as we get closer, I'll go like check, like kind of just satellite out from the ship, and then come back to it.
Okay.
Just real quick, see if there's anything useful, and then just move on if we don't get any pings from anything.
While we're going through, I bought fishing gear, so maybe if nothing much is going on, then try and catch some dinner.
The most chaotic sailing we've ever had.
Yeah.
You're off the back, like. So.
Hold it steady, guys.
Yeah, you guys got fish. I might catch dinner.
Hell yeah. Always down for fresh fish.
Is spearfishing allowed in the ocean?
No, I got like fishing poles.
I know. Nautilus would like to know if spearfishing is allowed, though.
Only if you have a permit. No, I'm kidding. You can do whatever you want.
Nautilus pulls out the pure adamantine trident.
Please don't throw that in the water.
Puts it back in the bag.
From below deck, you hear some like yelling. You hear, "Get off my boat, you monster!"
Has anyone fed him lately? Nautilus hasn't been down there for like at least 12 hours.
I'll go check. I'll put the fish bowl away. I'll go down and check on. Did we ever get his name?
Good.
I'll go down there. I grab my axe.
No. I got it. You keep everyone in line up here.
I've just been calling him Ken the whole time.
I'll head down and talk to the Kinku.
All right, so you go down there and you open up the little secret door, and he's down there, and he's just like,
Exactly. So what? This is going to be interesting. Can you answer yes or no questions?
Aye, Captain Loma.
Oh.
Who's? Damn it! I gotta ask. This is gonna be hard.
Can you do yes or no questions? Yes. All right. Who's this guy? What the fuck?
No. That's not gonna work. Was Captain Loma your previous captain?
Aye, Captain Loma.
Was Loma a pirate ship?
I don't like the cut of his jib.
This is great. I love him already.
Ask him if you can do some butt stuff with him.
Jesus Christ.
Aye, Captain Loma. That's actually just the normal question.
Was it a passenger ship?
Sorry, what did you ask him?
Was it a passenger ship that he served on?
Oh, that he served on. I don't like the cut of his jib.
Were you a sailor?
Aye, Captain Loma.
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry?
Good boy, Stan.
What?
I kind of like the aye better, just because that gave me a more clear picture. But I'm gonna assume.
You look and he starts to he's tugging at the chains that you have him hooked to. He's getting kind of irritated.
Wait, we chained him up? I thought we just put him in a room.
I think because we didn't know what was going to happen when she died. We didn't know if he was going to snap out of it or whatnot, so we put him in the chains.
Oh, Jesus. He's been there for 5 days, bro.
He's gotten food. The crew's been feeding him.
Snodlers has been feeding him, I think.
Oh, Stodler's has been feeding him.
But then once we went to the island, I kind of forgot about it already.
Jesus. Do you want a job?
Good boy, Stan. Good boy, Stan.
You're gonna try to hire it, aren't you?
Bobby's gonna have a lot of fun with you, I think. All right, I'm gonna let you free.
Good night, Boomer.
That was racist.
Don't know what that
It
means.
was in like a lady's voice.
Ooh la la. I'll release the manacles. See how he reacts.
And he just starts like, feeling his wrists and kind of making it feel better. And he looks up at you and he just says to you, "Good boy, Stan. Good boy, Stan."
I don't like that phrase. You make me feel like nothing animal. But the dwarf. That's what you need to say to him, like a lot.
Aye, Captain Loma. And
Perfect.
he stands right up and he looks in good spirits at this point.
I have a quick question about Kenku, like anatomy. Are they just like you said? Did they have like hands as well as wings?
Yeah, I think they have like feathered hands.
They're flightless. They're flightless birds, like by lore. So, I mean, yeah, yeah.
I'm just not sure. I'm trying to picture, but I just don't know like anything about them really.
I mean, if you think about it, even like dragons and stuff have like claws that have like multiple like fingers, almost like wormlings and stuff that are flightless in that genre too. So it's not unreasonable to think they have at least appendages like fingers of some sort.
That's kind of what I'm asking. Like, do they have like hands and arms that are separate from wings, or do they have like it's a part of the wings? Is what I just don't know.
I imagine I've always envisioned it like a wormling, which the arms are effectively, or the hands are effectively part of the flightless wing.
Okay.
I don't know if I can show you his picture. Let me see here.
Oh wait, wormling has its own independent hands. Which one am I thinking of?
Aarakocra? No, they have wings on their back, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can actually fly.
Is it a Drake guard?
God damn it.
No, those are wingless. Period.
This is what he looks like. It doesn't show his hands. I cut his hands off. He's handless.
Whoa! You cut his hands off.
Brutal.
Did he? Oh, is Boomer his actual name, or is that just what we called him because the first thing he said to us was "Pew!"
No, that's what the little girl, the succubus, said his name was.
I'll ask him, is your name Boomer?
Aye, Captain Loma.
So he's like mid-40s, maybe mid-60s, mid-70s.
He looks older, I guess you'd say, for bird years.
A few gray feathers. Don't they not live long? I mean, that's more of just a general question about ginkus.
I don't know. But yeah, he does look, yeah, like he's been around. He's not like young, like he's a kid or anything. So I guess you can assume he's an adult.
Well, sorry we had to lock you up. We just didn't know, what would happen after we killed the demon. Were you with her long?
Get off my boat, you monster!
Yeah, Bobby's gonna love you. All right, follow me.
Yeah, he follows you.
I'm gonna lead him up on deck. I'm assuming Hector's steering.
I think probably Bobby would be, because I keep on like swimming out to scout ships real quick and then swimming back.
I'll wait till at some point where you come back, and I'll let you guys know that Boomer says he used to be a sailor. I suggest sticking to yes or no questions. We need bodies.
And as soon as you bring him up to like Bobby, you see Boomer. He like stands at attention and he just runs over and he grabs a hold of one of the lines that are loose and he like pulls it taut and And Bobby's like, "Oh, well, damn, he looks like he's a sailor."
He says he is. Communication might be an issue. Yes or no questions.
Aye, aye, Captain Loma.
That's a yes.
Bobby looks at him like, "What the fuck?"
He's got a weird way of speaking. But we got a new crew member. I think he's, other than us, he's like the only non-human crew member we had.
Snodlers looks up from his Elvish book and goes, "We could have had a second."
I didn't shoot the idea down.
Apologize.
Snodlers would have thought it was pretty sweet.
You really hired this thing?
I mean, hired's a strong word.
We have to pay it?
Yeah, we'll have to pay it, just like we do the rest of the crew. They don't work for free.
Well, we know the track record. It'll be dead within a week.
I hope not. We had a free employee. You guys let him go.
You guys let him go.
Listen, I just had a bad feeling. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe you should have had a bad feeling with that murder girl. Snodlers did.
And yet Snodler said not a word.
Murder girl.
That's not the point here. Snodlers didn't talk about that.
I'm talking about it, though.
Yeah.
But Meglar does agree with Hector. After all, that thing could have probably scared the rest of the crew off.
On the deserted island?
On her ship.
Yeah, of the ship.
They probably would have taken the folding boat. Stand next to Meglar.
Alright, once that's done, I'll just help get through the Shipwreck Shoals.
All right. So yeah, the morning is slow, and to make matters worse, it just starts like pouring rain, and visibility starts like getting less and less. But a couple hours into your journey, up in the distance, you start hearing sounds of fighting. You hear like the clanking of swords, and you hear lots of yelling. And just into view, you see the Hellfish. It's in the middle of this graveyard of ships. And it's kind of off its starboard, or off the port side, is this massive whirlpool, and it seems to be like pulling the ship, the Hellfish, in towards it. All around the Hellfish and this debris of sunken ships, you see a whole bunch of these Sahalgan warriors that are mounted on sharks, and some of them are standing on parts of the broken and half-sunken ships that are sticking out of the water. A massive battle has ensued. Yeah, so you guys pull probably within a good 250, maybe 300 feet of this wreckage. You approach as this battle is going on. And I will put you on this map. You've managed to spot Drake and his crew at battle with Sahalgan.
This is us.
Yeah, you're the sea ghost on the bottom.
Okay.
I got dibs on that bounty.
Probably help if you did work for once.
Wow.
I do all the work for Taurus.
You say you do all the work.
I got dibs on Renwick if I need to.
I'm just saying, we're going to capture him alive so we can turn in the bounty.
Well, I'd kind of want to know what they're going to do with him first.
Probably kill him.
I won't let that happen. Because if anyone's gonna kill him, it's gonna be me.
Then cool, you owe the rest of us a lot of gold.
Nope, I don't. After you let that succubus on, I owe you nothing, Vitoris.
Fucking Jesus, fuck. You know what? Fuck it. From now on, everyone we come across we're murdering.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I've been saying that for months.
It's easier.
I
that
know.
way.
You fucking get right twice. Twice you've been right.
Out of like 50.
More than that. The entire campaign, he's been right twice.
Yep.
I've been
And
right
this-
when it matters.
Jesus Christ.
Only in your head, Yuri.
If we listened to you, we'd be wanted everywhere. We would have to stay at sea because we wouldn't be allowed to land anywhere.
The King Scotty gave us free reign to kill whatever we wanted.
He said pirates.
Absolutely did not give us free reign.
Well, we could just tell them they were pirates. I mean, what's
It
gonna...
doesn't matter that they're, flying his country's flag. Oh, we thought it was a lie. I'm sure that'll go over well.
Ooh, that's so many things.
Yeah, so many things. Prepare. Hope you guys got some drinks.
I'm on board to kill King Scotty anyway.
You're on board to kill everyone.
Say, I'm literally not surprised.
By the way, Yuri, you're welcome.
I say we ditch Yuri and pick up Javi. How about that?
Thanks,
have to
Maglar.
We have to find Javi.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a lot of...
Fireball's back.
I assume there's gonna be a fireball or two that's gonna happen here.
All right.
Especially when I don't care about another ship.
What are you thanking? What are you thanking me for, Maglar?
No, I'm saying you're welcome for turning Vitoris into someone you wanted. We kill everybody on board. That's what you wanted, right?
That's how it should be.
And you got Vitoris to agree with you now. That's what you wanted, right?
Vitoris isn't actually going to kill everyone.
We can't kill many people when you're busy hiding.
Says the master of hiding.
Poorly. The master of hiding poorly.
Dagon?
Yuri. Clanking around in heavy armor, hiding behind that fucking
Wizard.
wizard.
Just because he's scared.
Not scared.
What, just overly cautious? I don't know if I like all these initiatives.
It's probably gonna be jacked up because there's so many of them. I'm probably gonna miss a few things after you kill a bunch of guys. Just saying.
Is this Whirlpool sucking us in yet, by the way, or is it just everybody else?
What's that?
Is this Whirlpool sucking in us in as well, or is it just the Hellfish?
It's just the Hellfish. You guys are probably just far enough away where it's not quite affecting you.
Cool.
Actually, Meglar's got dibs on Renwick's hook.
Whoa, nasty.
Snowdalus will help you
You
put it
shouldn't
on.
really feel anything if you take it off of him. After all, it's only just a replacement.
Snowdalus will help you put it on.
You pick a hand, I'm sure Yuri will help you take it off.
That would be so badass. Cut my hand off so I can
That
put
would
this
be pretty
hook.
badass.
But then he couldn't use his greatsword.
At least not as great.
I'm pocketing that thing.
The great sword?
No, the hook.
Imagine all the chance we would have if you actually wore it, though. Hook, hook, hook.
Oh my god, they're so good. Alright. Oh, these guys rolled a 20. Badasses.
Yeah, when there's 3,000 things to roll, you probably missed one.
I probably missed a bunch of them, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm just trying to get some of them.
How many crew members are we going to lose tonight?
So, Snodlers yells out, "All the crew down below! We gotta get around this whirlpool!" There you go. Now we're safe.
I can't believe that guy was trying to hunt down Dagon, and we just let him walk free.
I know, me too.
He could have been a crew member.
One of the ship.
whole crew
One of
full
the
of
crew.
zombies. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, then we don't have to worry about him dying. Bunch.
He's willing to work within my budget.
Slave labor.
Gary pinches a nickel so hard it fucking cries.
How much dexterity does the whirlpool have?
Like, why is the whirlpool on there?
Because it's a character token, I'm sure.
Gone.
I
You probably just auto-selected
Yeah.
and then said add.
Oh,
You're gonna-
right.
Were you gonna fireball the whirlpool?
I was gonna get a lair action.
Yeah, of course.
There's a couple zeros on.
Yeah, the layer action is grow in size. Fuck.
There's 3 zeros on there. Oh, never mind. You're fixing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to just put them in.
Yep. All 3 of them are Vitoris.
Like I said, some of these guys might not even be in here, and I don't even think I got all the sharks, but we'll figure it out as we go. All right, so everybody else has rolled for initiative.
I haven't yet.
You got all the sharks. They're all in there.
Okay. All right, so Yuri, are you serious? You didn't actually roll?
I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right now.
Jesus Christ!
Wait till you roll for all 20 enemies.
No.
Yeah, everything looks like it's on here when I just audit through it.
I think I got
Yeah.
everybody.
Whirlpool's missing though. Put that one back.
I have literally 100 character sheets on here right now, so can't wait for my turns.
And one 13-inch monitor.
I have two 13-inch monitors.
Oh my god, is it really 13? Please don't.
No,
tell me
I don't
it's
know.
13.
No, they're like
Jesus.
they're like 17.
Yeah, I have two 800 by 600 monitors.
But yeah, it looks nasty. I'm gonna take a picture of it actually because my brain hurts.
Yes, and then send it to the DM set so that way we do not see all of the things you have.
Anyway, not that it matters. You guys are probably looking them up anyway.
Hell no.
All right, Vitoris.
Ooh.
Are you using your spyglass and you see this action going on?
I don't have a spyglass.
Oh, never mind.
You can use mine for a minute.
Middle of the battle. Hey, do you want to use this?
What do you see, Vitoris?
I mean, I'll take 1,000 gold spyglass. Climb to the top of the crow's nest and. How's the battle look like it's going on their ship?
Hold on, let me move Yuri. He's out in the middle of the sea.
I thought he was just swimming. Like he was so excited to go fight some sharks that he was just gonna like, I got this, and start fucking.
Just as a side note, we can all breathe underwater.
Maglar, I think we need the folding boat.
Do I even have the folding boat?
No,
No.
no, you do not.
So battle wise, what you see is it looks pretty evenly matched as the Sahaugen are boarding the Hellfish, but the Hellfish are like lined up on the port side, the left side, and they're fighting back to the Sahaugen advance.
I'll pocket the spyglass and. Let's see, hand crossbows are kind of useless here. Is there anything within range? No.
Get the ship closer.
Need the ship closer.
Here, I found the fastest path to get there.
No, I'll pull out the light crossbow. It's got a longer range. And which one's closer? Probably take a shot at the shark. Here. I think that one's closer. Yeah, that one's closer. Yeah, I'll take a shot. It's going to be at disadvantage because it's out of its range.
It's enough to hit a shark.
A 12?
12 is enough to hit a shark.
Cool.
Just like bounce off the water and hit it. Like it's kind of like when you crouch because there's a grenade and you don't realize how that works.
Yeah. All right, let me write this shit down here.
Hit it for 7.
All right, shark hit for 7. Gotcha.
I need to mark off that crossbow, and then that's it for my turn. I can't do. I mean, I guess bonus action. Duck down and try to hide in the top of the mast.
Was it me? All right, so the creatures up here. Okay. So yeah, you guys are watching as this battle is going on here. I'm just gonna like roughly like roll through their attacks until you guys get closer or whatever you want to do. All right. So you see some. It looks like this Haugen is like rushing towards Drake. You guys can pretty much see that he starts taking out this. Like Hector said, this is one of the large Sahaugen that were like. They have these massive war hammers, and they're just smashing their way through the ship as he takes out one of the fighters. The archers, the sea princes on Hellfish, or on the Hellfish, they are trying to keep these Sahaugen at bay, and they all kind of launch a volley at the shark out in the water. So let's see. We'll go right down to Vasen.
Shit. I'm running out of the boat. Fuck. I'll just wait here, I guess. Take the dodge action.
All right. Hector, what are you going to do?
At the moment, I think I'm just gonna see what this whirlpool is gonna do. I'm gonna go into dragon form and cast bless on Vasen, myself, and Snobblers.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so that brings up some of these other guys. Are they fighting? Alright, so the guy that was got a shark attacked. He's gonna take his shark and swim towards the sea ghost.
I didn't do it.
Yay! So yeah, you see this massive shark just like turn and just start like moving like super quick through the water. This guy that's on top of it, he looks like a Sahaugen warrior that you have not seen the likes of before. He looks bigger, meaner, a little more heavily armored. He looks like one of the big guns.
I should have moved towards the back of the ship.
And he sees Hector towards the front of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to also take the dodge action as he doesn't want to leave his mount. Alright, Kolos.
Is the scale on the ship correct? As in, like, that would take me a dash to get over there?
Let me check.
back here, and
Yep.
it's 50 feet.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. I think I made these 10-foot spaces, right? Yeah.
Oh God.
So that's why the shark, he dashed, he moved 90 feet. So yeah.
Wait. So this is actually twice as far as we think it is?
Yeah. So actually,
Oh God.
yeah, in terms of your fireball range, yeah, you might not have enough.
Oh, I definitely don't have enough. I didn't before. Oh wait. But it's all correct. Like if I say 1 square, it says 10. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
the measuring tool works.
Yeah, I tried to make sure it was correct.
No, we're good then. Sorry.
Alright, I'm just going to dash to the front of the ship.
Trust me, it was a pain in the ass. I was trying to like measure out the sea ghosts versus the hellfish according to how big they were. Like, I gotta make this accurate.
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to Shield of Faith myself as my bonus action.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm just kidding. It is really bad though.
Oh my god.
I might have to go, but for other reasons, obviously.
Wipe?
Yeah. All right, so Kolos. All right, I like it.
Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Snodlers, before you go poop.
All right. Oh, is it actually my turn?
It is your turn.
All right. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was it.
Meglar got skipped.
Oh, sorry. Did I?
Yeah.
Or Yuri? Meglar?
Yeah. And you skipped the Sahaugen as well.
He's been doing that.
Oh, okay. Well, yep.
Well, no, it should be Snodlers then Meglar. Snodlers has a 15. Meglar has a 14.
I have a 13. You have old data.
You're on here twice. Sorry.
You didn't. You must not have cleared it.
Anybody else on here twice?
We can't see it.
I don't think so. I think for some reason it was just Snodlers. All right. Sorry. So go ahead, Meglar.
All right, Meglar's gonna try to walk right onto the bow here,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
and he's gonna. Is the shark out on the surface, or is he underwater?
It's like it's near the surface because the guy is riding just above the surface. So
All right, I'm gonna hop right onto the shark.
nice.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and make a athletics check. See how you do hopping on top of this thing and holding on to this fucking shark. I'll give you advantage because it's so super cool. All right, nice.
Oh,
So you just run up the Taurus, what do you call that part on the ship that the stick that sticks out?
the
of
bow.
Prow. The prow.
The prow, that's what it's called. So you run along that thing and you dive off and land on top of this shark, grabbing a hold of his fin as you are staring face to face with his big ass Sahaugen dude.
All right. Now, can I use that action to get up onto the shark and then swing my great sword on?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I mean, you can let go of the fin and take a swing, and then afterwards you might have to make a dexterity saving throw, but I think it's great. 2 hands. Go ahead and make an attack on this guy.
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
Not a good time for a natural 1. Okay, so now make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. So Meglar, you just managed to catch yourself before you fall into the water, and you grab a hold of the shark's fin again. But now you're like prone, dangling off the side of this massive shark.
Okay. Can I make an attack again, or?
Not with your 2-handed greatsword.
All right. Well, I guess that's my move then.
Okay. Right. Let's see. The Sahaugen, one of these sketchy ass high priestess out here. You see her like standing up on top of this shipwreck, and she's got her arms waving to the air as she sees the ship approaching from the south. What's your range?
Whose range?
I'm trying to see the ship's range. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. From here to 160 feet. 170. Well, damn. All right, so she is going to make an attack at the Hellfish. All right, so you guys watch as this this ball of energy just comes like flying from across the ship, and it slams into the side of the Hellfish, and you see like splinters of wood coming off the Hellfish. That's it for her. Go ahead. Now Snodler's turn.
All right, so Snodlers runs towards Vossen and Vitoris and yells out at the top of his lungs, hard to port. Swing us around to the back of the other ship. Avoid the whirlpool. And I grab both Vossen and Vitoris and cast Fly. And I would like to try to get on Vitoris's back without saying anything. Just literally like lifting myself up on him and just grabbing onto his neck.
All right. So to grab onto him, yeah, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
You're not going to see this roll because of where I am. Just letting you know. And I also didn't have my character sheet put up. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Sorry. For athletics, I think I have a +2 if someone just wants to do it to D20 right now.
I got you.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Yeah, don't. Not
Yeah,
anyone.
That's
Oh, well, Hector didn't help.
Hector rolls a 7. So with a 9, so yeah, you try to grab a hold of the back of Vitoris without him knowing, but you slip off as Vitoris starts floating up in the air.
Yeah, it's a -1 anyways. I thought I had proficiency. All right. That's pretty much it.
All right, then you guys look over as you see Drake going hand to hand with this giant Sahaugen as he pulls out this blade and it kind of shimmers in the light, and you see him make a huge swing on the Sahaugen, and it kind of knocks him off guard a little bit. And that's it for his turn. The this other guy that's on the ship, you see him kind of rushing. He's also fighting this massive thing that's attacking him. The other shark rider, he is going to also use his movement to make it across the sea. And he only gets halfway. As you see a second shark start closing in on the sea ghost. All right, Yuri, what are you doing?
I'm going to move up a couple spaces and shoot my crossbow at
Meglar.
Well, at this thing, but if I get a natural 1, I probably would hit Meglar, right?
Meglar's on
Awesome.
like the opposite side of the shark, so you'd probably hit the shark first. Are you aiming for the shark or are you aiming for the rider?
For the rider.
All right. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna snipe him.
Are you using any maneuvers on him too, or no?
Say that again?
As if you're going to use any of your maneuvers on him. You say no. I was just curious.
No, I don't have any maneuvers to use on him. I don't think.
No worries.
All right, Yuri, what are you gonna do next?
I'm going to shoot at him again.
All right, this time you're gonna miss.
And I'm going to miss. And that's my turn.
All right, so back on Drake's ship, you see his men fighting the Sahaugan. As the Sahaugan enter onto his ship, ungroup this guy. You watch this Sea Prince just take down one of the Sahaugan. The other ones are fighting Sahaugan on the midship deck. The shark. We got another shark rider, right? Oh, that's the one fighting here. Here, his action was already used. So that brings up the Sahaugan. So the Sahaugan are fighting back the Sea Princes. You see one of the princes go down as the Sahaugan have now made all their moves onto the ship. That brings up the ship's wizard. So he's going to cast fireball and burn all of them. And the ship. That would be a terrible idea. Alright, but you do see the ship's wizard just start blasting off some second level magic missiles and hitting these Sahaugans that are advancing. Alright, so that brings up the guy that's in the middle. You see him kind of like holding his hands up. He's controlling this giant vortex in the sea. What is he got that he can do besides that?
Did you say someone's controlling that whirlpool or whatever it is?
Yeah, you see this guy who's standing up on this like broken ship, and he's kind of like reaching out towards this thing and creating this vortex by hand. That's all he's gonna do. As you, we're almost at the bottom of the order. So, lastly, you see these. Wait, does that guy not get a turn? I think I missed one of them. Oh no, he does. Alright, so that guy can't make any moves from where he's at. He could jump off a shark, but that would just be ludicrous. Alright, so at the end of the round, you see the sea ghosts start to get, not the sea ghosts, the hellfish start getting sucked closer into this vortex. And actually, we're going to move. I don't want to group them all. Just pretend it gets closer, okay?
Can you move the vortex?
I could.
Yes. Oh god, there's a circle there! We found the secret!
Yeah, I mean, I could move the vortex. It's not like you guys are going to drive the ship up into that, are you?
Of course not.
You actually... Actually...
Alright, I'm going to leave the vortex, but just assume that the ship is like a good 10, hold on, I'm going to give you the actual number. Uh, 10 feet. So yeah, so it's like right on the edge of this vortex now. Alright, so go ahead, Vitoris.
I want to.
So sorry. At the same point, do you guys want the sea ghosts to move? We'll put the sea ghosts. The ships will move at the end of the turn.
Snodler's call out and recommendation was hard to port, get around the backside. So
okay. So we're gonna move the Seagulls forward a little bit.
Yeah, say you want. Okay.
Probably more than that. I'm just trying to make him go around this.
Okay.
There's just so many.
Just
So
run
many
the shark
tokens.
over.
But yeah, you get the gist. So you're gonna start making your way around the outside of this mess. All right. So, Vitoris, what do you want to do?
I felt Snodlers try and climb up on my back. I assume I noticed that I'm now floating a few inches above the deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to squat down and help Snodlers up on my back. I mean, good news is we can breathe underwater. I don't know about getting bashed into rocks, but this should end well.
Ooh, and also falling from like 800 feet into water. Water's like spongy and easy to land in, right?
It's more like hitting concrete at that point.
I know.
I was gonna say to a point, but
So I'll help Snodlers up on my back.
All
Use
right.
my free action to put the light crossbow away. Help Snodlers up.
All right. So go ahead and make an athletics check to pull Snodlers up. All right. So you grab a hold of Snodlers and you position him up on your back as he's clinging onto you.
And these are 20-foot squares?
I think they're 10-foot squares.
10.
Or 10, sorry. Oh, cool. Then I will...
Dash, you know, of 120.
Wouldn't that cut it in half, so I'd only have 30 if these are 10 foot apiece?
No. Like, if you draw a line, all the measuring tools are correct.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, then I'd have 60 feet.
Or 120 with dash, yeah.
How do you figure 120 with dash?
Because you're flying.
Oh!
Fly has 60.
Shit, yeah. Oh, that's completely different.
That's why I wanted to make sure that you knew you had 120 with dash.
Got you, then yeah, I'm gonna... As soon as I get my thing... Fly... Was that my action to get him on my back?
Yes.
That's fine. I'll fly up to here. Get closer to these two fucks.
All right. Cool.
I'll try and fly like I guess kind of like leaning forward, so it's easier for Snodlers to.
So like
maybe
Superman.
I'll Superman that shit, so Snodlers could just sit there.
Pew pew.
I'm like straddling your ass with my legs. Like kicking you in the balls as I'm like shooting fireballs up the side.
Careful, I'm not sure it's that kind of game. Shit might start getting hot in midair.
Oh God. All right.
And
I'm assuming
that's it for my turn.
Okay. All right. So you guys watch as you get closer to Vitoris and Snodlers. You see this massive Sahaugen. He lands a huge blow onto Drake and knocks Drake back. He bounces off the side railing of the ship. Drake looks a little hurt.
Not Meglar's dad.
The archers, they take a second volley as they start launching arrows at the shark. We're going to roll for these guys. Uh, 14 is enough to hit the shark as they pepper the shark with arrows. Let's see, that brings us down to the other dude who is big and mean looking, fighting this other dude on the ship. Same sort of thing. You see the Sahaugen look like they're starting to get the upper hand as this massive Sahaugen beast, he just wails into the captain. The captain falls over the steering wheel, and you see the wheel start spinning as it's the back of the ship starts tilting as the ship turns towards starboard. The sharks. The shark now attempts to smash into the ship. And the other crew members, you see a fierce battle going on between the Sahaugen and the Sea Princes, or the Guardians. I don't know, whatever you want to call them. Drake's men. Okay, Vasen.
I'm gonna come over and start attacking the closest one. Flying over. Do like a flying fucking dragon kick
Wah!
at the rider.
All right.
Kapasabi!
Yeah, so you fly up near him, and you try to make a kick at him, and you just kind of bounce off of his shield.
Shit. Then I'll like spin around and try to hit him with my quarterstaff.
Nice. So this time catches him off guard.
Yeah.
And you smash into him for 11.
And I'm gonna come down on his head with a two-handed attack.
This time you're also not gonna get through his armor.
That's my turn.
All right, Hector.
Well, shit. Well, that guy's just in range, so I'm gonna try and hit him with this guy here with a guiding bolt.
All right. A 19 will hit
Nice.
for 17.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that twice. I just, for whatever reason, didn't actually use my spell slot the first time. Yeah, and then I'm gonna move towards the back of the ship a little bit. And that's my turn.
All right. So that brings up the big dude on the shark who is in battle with Vasen. He, you see him pull out of his sheath off of his back. He has this massive-looking curved sword, and he tries to take a swing at you, Vasen. 17.
I'm gonna use my reaction to Tipsy Sway. And he hits the shark he is riding.
Oh, and he
Fuck yeah.
stabs down into the shark for 15. Alright, so he takes his second swing at you. 25 to hit.
Oh, hits me for 10.
Oh, damn. And then finally he brings his blade back one more time trying to catch you. This dude gets 3 attacks with a 24 to hit.
Oh, 7.
For another 7. Alright, Kolos.
If I jump off the ship and swim right there, am I next to the shark?
Yeah, so you'd be like right along the side of the shark, and actually you'd be right next to Meglar, who's holding onto the shark.
Alright. Because my longsword is one-handed, can I attack the rider?
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna have your shield out if you're swimming with your sword. But yeah, you sure can.
Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. 15.
That's gonna miss.
I will swing again. 25.
Nice. This one will hit him.
And I'm going to Divine Smite him. At just a level 1.
All right. For an extra 6. All right, cool.
And that's my turn.
All right, Meglar, you are prone, holding onto the shark.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get right onto the shark.
All right, so that's just gonna take half your movement speed.
Okay. And then I am gonna swing at him with my longsword. my greatsword.
All right, go for it.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. All right, so a big old swing at this guy. Hits him for 14. Assuming you're raging.
And I'm gonna swing at him again.
Yeah, Megler. The second attack is going to miss, though, as you take a big swing at him, and he holds up the shield and kind of blocks your attack. All right,
Damn.
Megler, make another dexterity saving throw to see if you can balance on this shark. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
You slide off the shark into the water. I'm going to move you right here so we know you're in the water. All right.
Slid into the water, did he?
Yeah. Megler fell down. Okay, so that brings up this the High Priestess out on the docks who got hit with a guiding bolt. She looks over the two freaks that are flying across the sky. And she is going to... she is going to also cast... She's going to cast a hold person. On Snodlers. I think you're in range, right? 60 feet?
On his back?
50 feet, 50, 60.
Probably.
Right.
Most of those are 60.
All right. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
With a D4.
It's only a DC 14.
That ain't gonna do it.
It's not going to do it.
I have advantage.
Oh, nice.
Advantage on the wisdom save against magic.
That
As a
is-
dog gnome.
That's
Just-
awesome. That's a good thing.
14. Still probably won't make it.
No, you just make it.
Woo!
So you
DC
are,
14.
yeah, DC 14. So you are not paralyzed.
Woo!
That's amazing.
All right, so that's it for her turn. Her turn. And then that brings up Snodlers.
It's actually kind of crazy because I'm also proficient. Like, all of those had to trigger or I was going to get screwed.
Mm-hmm.
So, looking, do I know that she was the one that cast it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage on her. She's glowing right now, purple. If that changes.
That was my one attempt to stop you from the fireball madness.
Yeah, well, we still got to move. Yeah. So at that point, fuck you, lady. What? We fought these before. I don't remember what I don't think I wrote down what it was that I liked with them. So I'm just gonna go with fire.
I think it was the poison that you got everyone but like Urian.
So that should be a 24 to hit for 17 fire damage.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, nice. That's definitely gonna hit. All right.
So I take one hand off and I just kind of like lean around the corner as he's flying around. And I go, bah! glowing chick sitting on the thing. Just blast her with this fire chromatic orb. Launches down.
Yeah, oh yeah, she just gets blasted back and looks definitely stunned at the moment.
Snodlers then uses his free action to give her the middle finger, and that's his turn.
All right, Drake back up aboard. He is stunned, and he decides he is going to flee from the scene. He runs down the stairs and hides like a little bitch into his quarters. Adios, motherfuckers.
He's got a jet ski down there. I'm gonna be pissed.
Alright, so the other dude, he's going to make an attack. Let's see if he can do some more damage on the big dude he's fighting. Nice. He rolls a 23. And so, yeah, you guys watch this this guy who was just like a master swordsman just slashing at this big-ass thing. It's looking kind of hurt. All right. Shark Rider. We skip the sharks because he'll go on the rider's turn. Yuri, what do you want to do?
Really don't have much of a choice. I'm just gonna shoot at that rider again.
All right.
Which probably only lasts for this turn due to the fact that I'm about out of bolts.
You're gonna miss.
I'm gonna shoot one more time. And miss again.
Yeah, another miss.
And that's it.
All right, the princes are fighting the Sahaugen. Let's see. Let's give them one more chance to see. We're gonna see who's gonna win this battle: the Sahaugen or the Drake's men. Oh, nice. So this guy takes out one of the... Oh, no, this guy, he's not hurt yet. But yeah, so he definitely jacks this Sahaugen up. He slashes big hit right into him. All right. The shark, not going to go. All right, Sahaugen's. Let's let them make an attack. So Haugens are doing some work too. So the three of them, they managed just like gang pile on this guy, kill him. Looks like Drake's ship is getting overrun by Sahaugen at this point.
Not for long.
All right, so the deck wizard backs up a little bit and points up at this big ass thing. He's gonna make an attack.
Deck wizard.
Deck wizard.
I want to be called deck wizard.
It's a cool name. Deck wizard. All right.
After he gets done, do you guys want to play Magic the Gathering?
The deck wizard. All right, so she's just gonna shoot a firebolt up at this guy. For 7.
What? Oh, bolt. I was like, what?
A fireball. A fireball her own ship.
I mean, no one would ever do that.
Okay, so that brings up the whirlpool guy who is still managing to keep his whirlpool floating. All right. Sahaugen badass. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. He left his rider. Alright, so he charges the side of the Sea Ghost and boards the ship. And he comes charging over at Yuri. Yuri, he pulls out this massive curved blade, shield in one hand and a blade in the other, and swings at you with a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
That's gonna miss. His second attack swings the blade with a 9. Just dodging this every attack. But the third one hits you with a 19 hit for 11 slashing. All right. Vitoris, you got one guy on your ship, but you're flying around with Snodlers. What do you want to do? Oh, sorry. That's the bottom of the round. So the ship can move, and the Hellfish is now in the vortex, and you see the side of the ship is actually spinning. The back of the ship is smashing into the wreckage back here, and it looks like the Hellfish is starting to take some massive damage. Seagulls, we can move if you guys would like.
Yeah, we're gonna try and keep going up and around. Same thing we were doing before.
Up and
Through
around?
the other ships.
Do you want to go around the outside, or do you want to go like through the middle? All right, through the outside.
Technically, Snodlers said hard to port, and you guys are just driving straight. But I mean, that's not the point.
Bobby didn't hear you.
All right, so you guys probably make your way up around the outside of this dump. All right, Vitoris.
Why does she have this symbol over her head?
She had a guiding bolt on her, but that's already been used. That's gone now.
Oh, that makes me sad. I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbows.
No advantage for you.
No, and I'm gonna take a shot at. How fucked up is her ship?
Is the ship she's on?
The Hellfish.
Oh, the Hellfish. It's looking like it's taken some damage. Like the crew that's below deck is probably working feverishly to repair.
We'll let it get fucked up a little more. I'm gonna take a couple shots at her. $13?
13's gonna miss.
I thought for a second you were about to say hit. I was like, fuck yeah, woo! 24.
24's gonna miss. No, it's gonna hit.
I was about to say, oh my god, no!
Tick.
4.
Alright.
The fuck is she in? Super plate armor?
Super plate is a thing.
And that's it for my turn.
Alrighty. Oh, these guys are gonna fuck up these guys. So this thing comes rushing down the stairs. Oh, and takes a massive swing at the deck wizard. And he swings with a Warhammer smash of a 12 is gonna miss. Alright, the archers take some shots trying to finish off this guy that's getting his ass kicked by the Buccaneer. Oh yeah, and they crit on this guy, so he gets peppered with arrows. He is barely standing, this guy back here. 20. Alright. That brings him up. He is going to rush this sea prince down here. He's going to one-shot him, most likely. Swing and a smash. Oh, yeah. Alright, Boston.
Oh, God. I'm gonna attack the rider. I'm gonna, do a golf swing at him. Right under his chin. And misses!
Oh, man.
And as he swings back around, he hits him with the back, and he misses again!
Oh, no. Who's near you? I don't even know if there's anybody near you. You're, floating above his head. Alright, make a dexterity saving throw to see if you hold on to your staff. Nice. Wet hands,
Holy
but
shit.
you hold on to it. right.
Bonus action, uncanny dodge.
Probably a good idea. All right, Hector.
So.
Or patient defense, that's what it is.
Yeah, the one that gives you advantage on
dodge. Yeah.
So these are pretty stormy conditions, you'd say, right?
Yes, sir. It's raining.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a call lightning. Get the extra D10.
Nice.
So I'm gonna hit this shark and Sahaugen that's like on our ship, hopefully, with and hopefully not Yuri, if I can get all that. If not, I'll just hit the Sahaugen.
Yeah, I think you'd probably only be able to hit the Sahaugen.
All right, cool. But he's gonna take. I'm just gonna cast this, like upcast it, so it looks like it does the right damage. Because I don't see a way to like add that D10. So if that makes sense.
Sure.
What the? Hold on.
Not a masturbation.
DC 15 dex save. Let's see if this guy's got a lot of dex.
Oh, that's how that is. Okay.
He's doesn't have a lot of dex, but he rolls a 13, so he fails.
Nice. So he's gonna take the 23 damage, and then I'll redo this properly. Hold on. I'm gonna move towards the front of the ship a bit. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so that brings up the guy who's fighting Vasen and Meglar and Kolos. He's going to take his first shot at Vasen at disadvantage. But Vasen, you've been hit before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he has regular. He rolls a 9. All right, then he's gonna.
That's a miss.
He's gonna swing at Kolos with the 13.
Misses.
All right, and he might as well take a swing also at Meglar. Why not? Oh no, Meglar, you're in the water. He ain't gonna fight you. He'll take another swing at Asen. That's 12.
Reaction. Tipsy sway. He hits the shark.
Nice.
For 13.
Does he have to hit him with that 12 though?
Yeah, it says it's automatic hit.
Oh,
yeah.
It's an automatic hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Use reaction to cause that hit to hit one creature of your choice, other than the attacker, within 5 feet.
How's that attack to hit? Okay. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so that's it for his turn. He made his 3 attacks, so that brings up Kolos.
Alright, I don't know how you're going to want to do this mechanically, but I'm going to let him take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to swim up to this shark with all of my movement, and I'm going to try to take control of the shark.
Alright. Alright, so let's do your opportunity attack first as he swings at you with his blade. 13 to hit. It's not going to hit.
Misses.
Alright.
Now, I'm swimming next to the shark because I don't have enough movement to technically get onto the shark.
Okay.
And do an action. So, I don't know if you want me to get onto the shark and then just wait until my next turn, or
you're close enough next to him where you can use your ability to speak with him. But, obviously you want to ride on him, right?
Right.
But I will let you do your thing where you can talk to him You control them. What do you? Is there a save for that?
No, they just understand simple ideas.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just going to say I need to get over to the other ship.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to make a persuasion check against him though, because he's not your pet.
Obviously. 23.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll give it to you as you get into his head and you speak that he's fighting for the wrong side, man.
That works.
All right, go ahead, Meglar.
Well, I'm gonna try to use my. Can I use my movement speed, half of it, to at least try to get back onto the shark?
You're gonna have to do. I'll let you take an athletics check to forgo one of your attacks. To climb up onto him. All right, yeah. So you grab a hold of this shark and grab a hold of his fin and get up there. Go ahead and make your attack on this guy.
All right. I'm gonna attack him with my greatsword. Oh, come on!
Yes!
Now I'm rolling like Vitoris here.
Oh, great! I love it. All right, so Meglar, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Meglar. Oh, nice. So you go and you slip, fall on your back again, dropping your sword momentarily, but you roll over quick enough to grab a hold of the sword, but ultimately letting go of the shark fin, you fall back into the water with your sword. All right,
Okay.
That brings up the High Priestess again, who looks at Snounders and attempts to do the same thing and
I'm glaring at her again.
hold person on him. And actually, she's going to. We're going to use my 3rd level spell slot here, and we're going to target both Vitoris and Snounders. Both have to make a Wisdom save.
Oh, this is gonna go well for me.
40 more.
You motherfucker.
At least Snounders saved.
So the funny thing is, does that mean he's just like stuck in air?
He's stuck there. He's paralyzed. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he would probably fall out of the air.
But I mean,
Well, he's still floating though. Like that's its own.
is hold
magical-
person a paralyzed? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's paralyzed. Let me see. Let's post it. Oh, that's for the GM only. Awesome. Hold on.
Yeah, I have call lightning up, so the bless is gone.
Or be paralyzed?
Yeah, so you're paralyzed.
Paralyzed creature is incapacitated, cannot move or speak, automatically fails strength and dex, attack rolls have advantage. Any creature that hits it is a crit if it's within 5 feet. Incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. So he's still flying, right?
I think he's just floating, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's still floated because you cast the spell on him. Is fly a concentration spell?
It is, but I haven't taken damage yet.
Right. So I'd say he's still floating, and as long as you're still concentrating in it, he's just not moving, and you're still sitting on top of him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine for you.
Let me check that off. All right. That's it for her turn. So now it's your turn, Snounders.
Which one do I want to screw her up, or do I want to screw up half the boat? Half the boat.
Yes.
So I would like to cast a fireball here, and it will hit
Yes.
all of. Sorry, it won't hit. So it's basically
As long as it doesn't hit me.
be these assholes.
All right. So they'll have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, so it's basically anything except for the deck wizard, because the deck wizard has an awesome name in this dude.
Okay. So the 3 Sahaugen, we'll start with them right
So I lean over and look at the priest, And Snottler says, "You're next. You might want to stop this." And he digs around in his bag and grabs the heart and rips out a fireball.
Alright.
So it is.
Let's see. What's the DC of your?
The DC is. I'm casting it, but the 36 is its damage because I upcasted it.
16. Okay. So yeah, 15 for the first Sahaugen. He's gonna fail, and he's gonna just instantly be just incinerated.
And it is fire. Like, I'm not changing it. Fuck this boat.
Yeah. All right. So the next guy is...
This boat's already going down. I might as well make it. I might as well make it an epic.
15. He's done. Next guy. Incinerated. All three of them roll 15s. Just
Glad we leveled.
burst into flames. And then the... let's see. The pirate, Seaford's fighter... Ah, there he is. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. 4. Ah! Burst into flames. So the last guy here, the big Sahaugen guy. Dexterity. 12.
And
And that's enough to kill him, too.
can I bonus action or something yell out, be like, "Deck Wizard, you're a badass!"
And she just bows. So the top of the ship is also on fire. The rowboat is almost completely incinerated. And you see like all the lines up to the mast are all just starting to shred as the fire just rips right through them all.
Bam. I pat Vitoris on the head.
He's just watching with his paralyzed eyes.
What's the invisible one in the turn order?
That's Drake.
There's a bunch.
Oh, gotcha. I just found it weird that there's because you deleted it. I thought when you deleted the token, it deleted everything.
No. I think that's part of the problem.
I think the invisible one is just Drake. He's next after Snobblers.
Oh, I see like 4 invisible.
Oh no,
ones.
I see.
Oh, you do?
I
Yeah,
see
any of them
Drake.
that you've deleted. I see. No, you don't see Drake. That's the boat dude. Like that.
Oh, I see the boat dude, the shark, Yuri, and then a blank spot.
Invisible.
Gotcha.
2 invisible, 1 invisible.
Oh, that's weird.
I think when you delete them, we still get them.
That's weird. I should just delete them.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay, cool. So that brings up this dude who is now panicking, and he starts yelling to the crew, "Oh, crew, aboard! Put the fire out!" And he takes a shot at. Let's see. I don't know if he can reach you, Snothers, with his crossbow. What's the range of a hand crossbow?
30 feet.
30 feet,
Max.
120 at disadvantage.
Max 120.
That ain't gonna happen. So,
Unless he has sharpshooter.
No, he does not.
Wait, what are we doing?
He was gonna try to shoot you with his hand crossbow, Snothers, but you're way too far.
Hand crossbow? I mean, go for it.
He's like, no, fuck that. He is going to use his action to get on the wheel and start steering the ship. So at this point, the ship is starting to go down as he's trying to steer it out of the vortex. And the sharks. All right, that brings up Yuri.
Going to drop my crossbow, pull my sword out, or my axe out, and swing at that guy that attacked me. I'm assuming he's right next to me, right?
Oh yeah, he's ready to whoop your ass on his turn. So
That's not happening. It's definitely not happening. So I'm going to attack him
Oh.
Nice. You're actually gonna do some damage as you blast him with your battle axe.
And I'm gonna swing right back around again and miss.
Yeah, second time's gonna be a miss.
And I'm gonna use my action surge.
Hell yeah.
And try to hit him again.
Nice. He looks stunned as he stands back and he sees this power coming from this tiny dwarf.
And one more time.
Oh, nice! Time for some good rolls. Perfect.
And end my turn there.
All right. So the last remaining Sahaugen, he rushes in and attempt to kill this the guy here. He ain't gonna do nothing probably though. Yeah, 12. He's gonna miss. This is the second mate, first mate. He slaps the spear out of his hand. Deck wizard. What kind of spells you got, Deck wizard? Can you put your fire out?
Can you make it worse?
Yeah, that's probably what he wants to do. Let's see. The Deck Wizard will cast. She is going to cast Ice Storm on some people here. It's a 20-foot radius cylinder around the Taurus and Snothers. So you guys are gonna have to take.
I automatically fail.
Oh, you're gonna automatically fail, but since Snothers, you're gonna have to make a Dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
But I think I still take half damage.
You're incapacitated.
Oh yeah.
You might have to double check that.
Gay.
Suck it.
Alright, so Snothers is going to make the save, but let's see, here's the damage. I got to roll 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage.
Oh, you just want to kill us? Yeah, I automatically fail because I can't make a dex saving throw, right?
Right.
You automatically fail, but most of the time all your shit says, if you're not incapacitated, which you technically are right now.
The only thing it says, as soon as I find it again, because I lost it.
Well, it's automatic crit, too, if you're paralyzed?
Only if you're within 5 feet.
Okay.
When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw, to only take half damage.
I don't think you take half because you still made this. So you still got to make the throw. You just failed it. So, and then when you fail, you take half. That's how I would, technically.
That's on DM.
Yeah, but you can't make the saving throw if you're incapacitated.
It just says you auto fail, but it's still. I mean, it's you're nimbly dodging while you're incapacitated. Like something smells funny there.
Right.
Still.
How can you dodge something if you can't move?
He's got a Stadler shield on his back.
All right,
Stadler's moved out of the way, and then he took all of my damage too.
Oh yeah, so make a new character for Taurus.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, so 2d8 bludgeoning damage. So let's start with that. Here's the 2d8 bludgeoning. Nice, 4. And it's 46 cold. But it's 20 cold damage.
24 total?
24 total for Taurus. And Snothers, you take 12.
I'm never giving Snothers a ride again.
And I made the con save for Fly.
Okay.
Can I use my reaction? Actually, I could have probably kind of spelled that. Actually, no, I can't. I'm out of range. Can I use my reaction to scream out, Bad option, deck wizard. You're fucking next.
Like a deck wizard. Okay. All right. That's it for the deck wizard. As the vortex person moves the vortex into the ship, and the ship starts breaking in half at this point as it's getting sucked in underwater. Say goodbye to the Hellfish, Vitoris. All right, so
I wanted those ballista.
Is that with Drake down below deck still?
Oh yeah, he's still in his cabin. All right, so this guy that's on board with you, Yuri, he is making an attack at you. The big ass dude. He makes 3 attacks. First one's gonna miss. Oh no, actually the first one's gonna hit was at 24. He has advantage. So you take 13 points of slashing, Yuri. And then his final attack is gonna hit for 11. So 24 points of slashing. Right, Vitoris. Paralyzed Vitoris.
I gotta make a wisdom saving throw. Let's fail this.
You got this.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
you wake up.
That's it for my turn. Because it's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That was-
easy.
That
You know
was
what he's gonna do
depressing.
next time. You know what he's going to do next time. It's fine.
Fucking go fuck the deck wizard up.
Tech Wizard still has a few spell slots if Snallers doesn't finish her off. Alright, so the archers who are going to try to finish off this guy on their ship. 14. I think that does not hit him. Oh, it does. Yeah, so this big ass dude you guys didn't even need to worry about because he is Dunions. Alright, so this time the archers, they kind of reformat themselves to get the hell off this ship that's going down. Vasen back at the site of the sea. We'll see.
Swing at the dude. That bitch. God damn it.
It's gonna miss.
Fuck you.
Second hits though.
7.
For 7. Alright.
Stunned strike. Con save.
Let's see, this guy's got some con. 16.
Ah, barely made it. Fuck. Flurry of blows. Roundhouse kick him.
Yes! Nice.
Oh.
12.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, I rolled a 1 in there.
That sucks.
And then wheel around and hit him again. 18.
This one's gonna miss.
Oh.
And that is my turn.
Alright, go ahead, Hector. You know, I never rolled for these sharks, so the one shark, I'm gonna have him, or not that one, the one that's by Meglar. He's gonna take his attack at Meglar. I keep skipping over his turn. Sorry, Meglar. Meglar, you haven't been hit yet, have you?
Nope.
Alright. 20 to hit.
20 is a hit.
Alright, so you take 10 points of piercing. Alright, so go ahead.
Alright.
Go ahead, Hector.
Am I still in rage or?
Yeah,
All right, so I take half of that.
you got it.
Ah, fuck. I'm just gonna call lightning on this northern guy again.
Which guy, the guy with Yuri?
This guy here.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Let's see, DC 15. Oh, a 10.
Nice. You're gonna take 18 lightning damage.
All right, minus 18. All right, still standing, but looking hurt as that blast of lightning just hits the side of the ship, and you see her take a little bit of this blast, but it ain't over.
Bummer. Oh, that's all I got.
The guy that's fighting Vasen, who's standing on his shark, he takes a big old swing at Vasen. This time he's gonna take Vasen out for good.
No.
At advantage, swings. 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 12. He stands up and he takes another big swing, trying to knock you out of the air with a 20. For 5. And his third swing with his blade with a 22.
Oh god, yeah.
For 13 slashing. And his blood is just splashing all over the water, and the shark is in blood frenzy. All right, go ahead, Kolos.
All right. Again, mechanically, I want to get the shark over towards the Hellfish.
All right. So first, go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage to climb on the shark.
All right. 19.
All right. So yeah, you easily enough slide on top of the shark.
All right. So the shark gets his dash, and then I get to move, or how's that work?
Yeah, you can do that. It's fine.
All right, cool. I don't know the shark's speed, and just move him whatever the dash speed is.
45.
All right, so move him 90 towards the Hellfish. Right towards the whirlpool, doesn't matter. Because the Hellfish is now, like,
in the whirlpool.
Over here in the whirlpool, right?
Yep.
Okay. That was half my movement?
Yeah.
To get onto the shark?
Yeah, you had to get on the shark.
Alright. I'm not within 30 feet of the Hellfish, am I?
I don't think so, no, because it's 10 feet square.
Yeah.
So it's like 50 feet to the Hellfish. Well, I don't know. We'll say you probably are, because it's probably right dead smack in the middle of it. So, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to Misty Step onto the Hellfish.
Because the Hellfish at this point is getting, like, split in half. It's, like, getting sucked in along with this other ship, and everything is kind of colliding into each other. And the front end of the ship is on fire. It's not looking good.
I'm going towards the captain's quarters.
All right.
But that's it for my turn, right?
No,
I still have 15 movement, so I'll just move one more square. Now I'm done.
All right, cool. All right, Megler.
Did you forget to move our ship?
Yeah. You guys, sorry. End of the turn, we never moved the ship.
Is Deck Wizard and everyone else closer now because it's quote unquote in the whirlpool? Almost?
Yeah. So the Deck Wizard would be closer.
Can you notionally put him, or just tell me that he's within 60 feet?
So he'd be where the vortex is, or she.
Deck Wizard, go get wrecked, Wizard.
Wrecked Wizard.
Anyway, Meglar's gonna put his greatsword away, and he's gonna try to latch onto the fin of the shark.
Okay, so just make an athletics check. All right, so you put the greatsword away. You grab two hands this time. You got a hold of the shark.
With both hands, I got.
Yeah, you can still take one off, probably. Like I said, you can just forego an attack. But yeah, you grab a hold of him. What are you gonna do now?
All right, how close is the rider to me?
The rider is probably, I don't know, like 5-10 feet from you.
Like 5 feet, you would say?
Yeah, once you grab a hold of him, he's sitting on top of the shark. So.
Right. All right, so Meglar's going to take one hand off of the fin. He's going to reach for his long sword. He still has that, by the way.
All right.
And he is going to swing at the rider.
Nice. This time still holding on to the shark. Nice.
With a 20.
That hits him for 15. All right. He looks caught off guard and pissed now.
Am I allowed to make another attack on him?
No.
Okay. Well, that's my move then.
All right, the Sahagin priestess who just got hit by lightning. Again, this ship is probably also fairly close now, while as it's starting to get sucked in as the whirlpool is getting bigger and enveloping everything. She is she
I'm
the
glaring
one,
at her.
Is she the? Oh, she's the one who's been fighting Snodder. So
Lean over the side of Doris and just glare at her. Like, don't make me.
She will cast. Let's see. Well, how close are you to Snodder? Pretty close. Alright, so she will just cast. Let me see what this one does. Sorry.
I'm tired of your shit.
I wasn't gonna cast a spell though.
Nah.
I was gonna try to bite you. No,
That's fine.
I was definitely gonna cast a spell. But I was hoping to do something more fun, but I'm gonna do hold person to try to take you out.
Is it 3rd level or higher?
I am gonna cast it at 3rd level. Because I still have 2 spell slots of that left. So yeah, we're gonna do 3rd level hold person.
Then counterspell just works, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
So my casting, my somatic component is a middle finger.
So yeah, if the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell of 4th level or higher, okay. Yep. Alright, the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
If it's level 4th or higher.
Or higher. Alright. Alright, so that brings up Snothers.
And Deck Wizard is now close, like...
Yeah, probably... Yeah, I don't know what that distance is, but... Yeah, probably, 90 feet.
Alright, well that's exactly the distance of Chromatic Orb. That's very convenient. Chromatic Orb. Humans don't like poison, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But Taurus didn't like it.
26 for 21 poison damage.
Right.
Actually, 29 for 21 poison damage.
She's gonna cast Counterspell.
60 feet.
Yep.
Oh, nice. So with that poison, she just starts coughing, and you see her fall into the water, disappeared.
We could have been friends, Deck Wizard! She fell under the water?
Well, I mean, you see her just like disappear into the to the whirlpool, into the void.
Damn it! I thought she was going to be still on the deck. Alright.
The ship is going down fast.
Well, I was hoping... It's okay. It's okay.
So this whirlpool is actually like growing. It's more like 50 feet wide now. Is this thing standing there? He's like swirling it around.
Alright. If... Yeah, I can't... I don't have an action to hold, so that's it for me.
All right. So at that point, Drake comes busting out of his cabin, and he's looking for his escape off the ship. He ain't going down with this ship.
Thank God, almost everything's on fire.
I mean, if he runs the front of his boat, we'll let him jump aboard.
But he, as soon as he runs out, though, he notices Kolos. And Kolos, you notice that he has your sword in his hand. And he looks at you, and he actually looks happy to see you, and he's like, oh, I know we've had our differences, but you need to spare my life.
Done. Just give me my sword.
And he throws it to you.
Beautiful. That was easy.
Beautiful.
That brings up the other dude who is fighting this last Sahaugen. Let's see if he can finish him off. Yeah. 24 for 12 slashing. Yeah, so we'll give him his second attack for another 3. So this last Sahaugen, you watch this guy just decapitate this Sahaugen. He's like, "Sir, we've got to get out of here." That's it for their turn. That brings up the shark. That's Kolos' shark.
Damn straight.
So, Yuri's turn.
I still have this guy behind me here. Do I need to move over next to him, or is he still next to me?
He's still next to you. He hasn't gone anywhere. The ship has moved, but...
So, I'm going to try to chop his head right off.
Not with that.
For a second time, hopefully.
What?
Nice. So Yuri, yeah, you definitely hit him hard. You see his shield start to crack as you blast into him.
You were 1 from a crit.
I know. That's alright, though. And that's all I can do.
Alright, the other shark, he is going to try to snap at Vossen. He jump with advantage. Oh, and
no.
crit.
Didn't even need it.
So 11 plus 16. 27 points of
Sounds like a death.
piercing damage.
Who is that thing hitting?
Vossen.
Snap? Oh, Vossen?
Snodlers.
The shark just snaps Vossen out of the air.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Alright, then it is Whirlpool Boy. It's making that whirlpool bigger, sucking you all in. See, can you do anything else? He's just a whirlpool creator. He can make some attacks. He's lame. Alright. That should bring up the guy fighting Yuri. Oh, yeah. So at this point, Yuri, he's looking really hurt. He wants to go toe-to-toe with you, so he ends up taking his blade out. He takes a swing at you. 23 to hit. So that's going to be 10 slashing. And then 20 to hit.
Yep.
For another 9. And then a 16 is going to miss. So you take 19 points of slashing damage. He's going toe to toe with you on the deck. All right, so then the ship moves some more. At this point now, the Hellfish is almost completely submerged. The fire goes out as the crew members all start diving off the sides
into the whirlpool faster.
Yes,
it's kind of like jumping off the frickin' Twin Towers.
So Seaghost is just leaving out of the picture, I'm assuming.
No, I was gonna
not a jet plane.
Start swinging around like to the right.
What?
Into the whirlpool.
Yes, this sounds like a great idea. I'd love to have this happen.
Okay.
Hard to port. Into the whirlpool. Go, guys. Direct line.
All right, if it's Horus, you're awake. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot the whirlpool guy.
Okay.
Or attempt to. Maybe it's a spell and it requires concentration.
Maybe going into the whirlpool is a good thing.
Well, maybe it's a portal.
Maybe there's treasure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like a black hole. Go.
12's gonna miss.
Of course it is. How about an 18?
Oh, 18 will hit.
For 6.
All right. And at that point, the whirlpool stays there.
I have to kill the fuck. That's it for my turn.
All right. How does that bring up? The archers are going to use their action to swim away, jump into the mouth of this shark. All right, so yeah, so these guys are in the water and they're just attempting to stay afloat.
Are those Drake's guys or Sahaugen guys?
Those are Drake's guys. Yeah, one of them, he gets sucked into the whirlpool and just disappears. But the other two guys managed to dive off the back of the ship, and they're kind of doing their best to safely tread water away from the whirlpool. That brings up the shark, who is going to go after them.
Nom nom nom.
Shark attack. Oh, damn. Yeah, so he attacks one of them and he just like rips through the one guy. Alright. Was that Kolos' shark? Or no?
Is it? I don't know.
No. So, you know what? I totally forgot about this guy up here. He is going to swim his ass towards the ship. And the shark is going to make an attack on the ship. He's going to bite the ship with a natural 1. He breaks all his teeth. Alright, go ahead, Vossen.
It's now a gummy shark.
It's a baby shark. Alright, go ahead, Vossen. No! Oh no, that's a good 12.
This guy's struggling.
Alright, he's hanging in there. Alright, Hector.
Alright, I'm gonna hit both these two fucks next to me with a call lightning.
Yes. Fry him.
And actually, yeah, fuck it. 19 damage.
Let's see. Yep, an 8 for the Sahaugen.
Nice.
And a 4 for the shark.
Nice.
So it does kill the rider, but it doesn't kill the shark.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, it almost kills the rider. He had 22 hit points. We'll give him his last 3.
Fuck. I don't want to be here anymore then. I'm gonna run towards the front of the ship. Fuck that. Good luck, Yuri.
All right. That brings up the guy who is gonna try to kill Meglar now.
If you two get eaten, it's gonna be a bad day.
24 to hit Meglar. Well, I'll just do all 3 attacks and we'll add it all up. All 3 of them hit this time. For 9, 8, and 15. 17 plus 15 is 32.
And that's half of that, right?
Half of 32, yeah. So 16. And that brings up Kolos.
I'm gonna try to grab Renwick and swim away from the whirlpool with Renwick.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, so he just go ahead, because you can swim no problem, so go ahead and make an athletic check with advantage. As you dive off into the water. He's helping
18.
swim as you guys kind of swim off. Which way are you going?
Right.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's put you guys off here just so remember this is where you're at.
And that's it.
Alright, Meglar.
Alright, still on the fin?
Yeah, you're still holding onto the fin with one hand and your longsword on the other.
Alright, I'm just gonna use my longsword this time.
If I can make one suggestion, if you're already getting attacked with advantage, you might as well go reckless so you can just get advantage on all your attacks. Just throwing that out there.
All or just one?
Fair enough.
What all?
Yeah, I think regular you can have it on all attacks. Nope, no, your first attack on your turn. So one a turn. So one of them.
And all of them to you are. That's why it's reckless.
Yeah, that's shitty.
No, doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. So all your attacks during this turn, but you have to decide on your first attack.
All right, here it is.
On your first attack.
Oh yeah, when you make your first attack, yeah, you can.
Correct.
That's when you need to decide.
Got it.
All right, so 26 or 24, either one are gonna hit.
Yeah, well, I am going for advantage, so it's fair to go for 26.
All right, and it hits him. He looks pretty hurt. Go ahead and make one more attack, Meglar. See if you can finish this guy off. All right, so how do you finish him, Meglar?
I cut his legs right off and just watch him. And just watch him fly right off of his shark.
Nice. All right, the high priestess who's not looking too healthy anymore. What you got left? Oh my god, so many character sheets. All right, as the battle nears its end, the high priestess, using up most of her spell slots, she is going to cast a. She's got level 1 spells left. Oh wait a minute, I have this. That's not really fun though. Alright. So she is just going to cast. You can upcast her guiding bolt. So my only 4th level spell slot.
That's gonna hurt.
She's gonna shoot that at Snothers.
What bolt?
Guiding bolt. Level 4.
Looking forward to getting dropped out of the air.
So a 23 to hit.
It hits.
Wow.
Wow. What is that, really?
Yes!
Did you really just roll 11 for that?
Look at that. 1, 1, 1.
More importantly, I saved the con save.
Damn.
That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, so you're still flying. You take a
Real
level.
quick, that's only I think that's a level 1 guiding bolt, isn't it? 46.
Oh, yeah, it is. How come it didn't roll the extra?
Yeah, by the way, don't click on show spell description. It doesn't work.
I was wondering what was going on there.
I keep getting tricked with that. I'm like, ooh, a link. Oh, no.
All right, so 3 more d6s.
Well, thankfully, I'm still going to save.
So,
But you just tell me how much it's going to be.
so it's an extra 14. So 25 altogether. All right, and then she is going to jump into the water.
Right?
Yeah, she's going to jump off into the water and attempt to swim away as well.
She's still on the surface.
She is going under the water.
So after her turn, I won't be able to shoot her?
Yeah, probably not, because she has a pretty good movement speed underwater. She's going 40 feet.
Oh, how badly I just want to shoot it into the water regardless. If I can't see her, then I guess I'm going after whomever Vittoris thought was important next. If I don't see her, because she was my only other, I'm after you next.
Yeah, I mean, you probably can't see here with the storm conditions, but yeah, you can see this guy making this whirlpool bigger and bigger.
Let's make it happen, Captain. Fire damage.
16 plus P32.
P just implying perfect. So that's a 48 damage. Just plow. That was for you, bitch.
So as you see that, you see what was it? Acid?
Fire.
Fire. You see this guy just explode into flames. He falls over into the water, and the whirlpool disappears.
That was for you, priestess. I tap Vittoris on the head and I say, we should probably go back to our boat. That's my turn.
Okay. See. Drake is currently swimming. He is going to just swim with Kolos. And the other guy, he is... Let's see if he can make a save to get out of the water. He's probably not gonna, but... He does not, as he goes down into the depths of the water. As the Hellfish now starts going deeper underwater. Go ahead, Yuri. Yuri, still awake?
Right. I still got this guy behind me, right?
Yep. You guys are looking like you're neck and neck as you're just wailing on each other.
Going to wail at him once. Probably miss. And one.
Yeah, definitely gonna miss. Second time's gonna hit him though.
And he's still alive, I take it.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
Invincible fucking Sahaugen. Yuri's been beating the shit out of just him this whole battle.
And all I can do, I guess.
All right, Megler, this shark makes an attack at you. He's going to miss. And the guy fighting Yuri is going to...
Wait. Is the 15, is that what he's rolling?
Yeah.
All right, actually a 15 is just a hit.
All right, so you'll take...
AC is 15.
Okay, so you'll take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, so the guy's going to try to finish off Yuri now. Raises his sword and just kind of chuckles a little bit as he swings at Yuri.
That shark rolls for disadvantage. Since I'm on his fin.
All right, then don't take any damage then. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, so Yuri, 1, 2, 3. So it's 19. So 2 of them are gonna hit. So 10, so for 25 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
As at this point now the ship, the Hellfish, is lost to the sea.
Aw.
All right, Vitoris.
Alright, what do we got going on everywhere? Oh shit, that's a lot going on around our boat.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I have that Sahagin. He's gonna go on the turn when the shark goes. So I deleted all the Sahagin off the turn tracker. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Did you move our boat?
Yeah, he's moved.
Okay.
It's inside another boat.
I will... Oh shit, instead of moving my damn thing, it fucking just scrolled around. I'll fly closer. Yuri looking tired.
Yuri's looking like he's kind of hurt. Oh no, he doesn't look too bad. Yuri's got like the craziest amount of hit points.
I'll take a shot at the one fighting Yuri. 18 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Miss.
18.
Did you say miss?
18's gonna miss.
Oh, then fuck him. I'm gonna shoot the fucking shark. Lick my balls.
Didn't you have a 1d4 on that too?
No, we haven't had that for a long time.
Oh, all right. I don't remember.
All waking up.
Hits the shark though.
20 on the shark. For 5.
You're right.
I roll low enough without dealing with high AC. That's it for my turn.
All right, the Sea Prince, tries to stay afloat. We're gonna have him get eaten by the shark. Not much he can do out there. But there is one more shark, right? This guy who... The shark is attempting to attack the ship. This is the one that has no teeth, but... for 12, but it's not enough to do any damage to the sea ghost. The Sahagin, he jumps off and jumps onto the... climbs aboard the ship and makes an attack at Yuri. Yuri, this thing comes rushing in with his spear at you. With a 17 to hit for 8. So you take 8 points of piercing damage. Yuri's getting raped on the ship. All right, Vasan, go ahead and make another death save. Ugh. What's that? 2 and 1?
1 and 1.
Or 1 and 1. All right, Hector, finish this up.
Yeah. Is he still close up to shark? Within 5 or within 10 feet of each other, I can hit them both with cold lightning.
Yeah, well, no, because he's up on the ship now, up on the second deck, where Yuri is. So he's definitely at a different height.
I'm just gonna hit the Sahagin then. Ooh,
Oh God,
that's a good roll.
pretty sure he's dead. So, yeah, he's more than dead.
Nice. And as I run towards where the lightning just struck, I call out to Vitoris to go get Vossen and to Yuri to fucking parry or dodge or something. And that's all I got.
All right, Kolis, you're swimming away with Drake.
Yeah, I'm going to start swimming towards where the sea ghost is heading in attempts to intercept it, and then I'm also going to try to call for my shark.
Okay.
Just like yell across, "Hey shark, I need you." That's about all I can do.
Yeah, the shark gets
60 feet?
yeah, he gets about halfway towards you.
I'll move actually over here.
Oh, he's inside
Yeah.
of
Giggity. That's it.
right, Meglar. What do you got? Huh? It's just you and the shark down here, and Vossen, who's beat to hell.
Well, I was gonna do something earlier, but Cole's kind of took the idea already, which was on mounting the shark and trying to take control of him. But I don't think Meglar really can do that anyway.
I don't think so.
So he's just gonna stay on the fin and he's gonna use his longsword on it.
Yeah.
Day 28.
Yeah. This definitely gotta take this shark out.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
And so as Vossen is still floating unconscious above you in the water, and now the shark starts to sink, Meglar, you're...
All right. Meglar's kind of looking at Vossen, and he goes, "Ah, fuck it." Then he just grabs Vossen along with him and tries to bring him closer to at least one of these boards that's floating.
All right. So where are we at here? Is there any enemies left? So yeah, there is. So go ahead, Snarlers.
All right. So it's basically just the shark and the other dude that's next to us, right?
Yeah. Yep. The dude that's fighting Yuri.
All right. Then let's do some peppering. Going on the guy with Yuri. Magic missiles.
Magic missile.
Pew, 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 pew. I guess. Do you want me to do that multiple times? I guess it's just level 1 magic missile, so it's three darts. So I can roll that 3 more times if you want.
Sure.
Seven more damage. So 4 plus 7.
11. This guy's still not dead. He just gets blasted all these little darts.
Snodulus is kind of running out. And I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Drake, he is chilling with Kolos. Brings up the shark. It makes his way up there to give Kolos and Drake a ride. Okay, Yuri, last chance. Be a hero.
I'm gonna cock back and swing for the fences.
Nice. Just enough, Yuri. You slash into this guy's kneecaps. He falls down. So he's like eye height with you. And you probably take off his head. Something Yuri would want to do.
Try to. Is there more enemies around?
Yeah, the shark. But you see the shark. He kind of dips down back into the water. He realizes he needs to go home and rethink his life.
So, no need for me to use my second wind then.
No, probably not. So, I mean, essentially, you guys are out of combat as the Sea Ghost rendezvous picks up Drake and Kolos. Megler.
I wanted to get onto the shark and go down to Voss and heal him.
Okay.
But
yeah, I was gonna summon an owl and go cast Healing Word from the owl to get Boston as soon as possible.
The Megler pretty much brought him like. Are these even rafts here floating?
Those are probably all gone at this point. Like everything, you guys are just basically in the water now. Everything's been sucked underwater by the vortex.
The Megler's pretty much just holding on Boston so he doesn't drown.
So, like, underneath the water here is just, like, splinters of broken ships now. And then you see some boards floating up and from there, but this wasteland has just been washed away.
Well, let's take care of Boston first, and I got some questions.
I mean, I have a health potion, if that'll help, if it's needed.
I have one too. That was
I actually brought it. I actually have one on me as well. And since I am close to Boston, I may as well use it on him.
Let's not waste it.
Oh, it's not a waste. It's a healing potion.
I'll just touch him.
Ooh.
I'll give you 20 points.
If you say that you touch them below the waist, is it worth double?
That's up to the DM.
It takes 5 seconds.
So just perfect roll.
All right, so it takes a little bit, but Boston comes back too on the deck of the Sea Ghost, and you're also standing there amidst Drake.
Is Drake on the ship now?
Yes.
Well, I want to punch him in the face a couple times.
All right, go ahead and make an attack. Try to make an arm to attack a Drake. All right. Well, let's see if he can make a dexterity saving throw. I'll get out of your way. No, he rolls a 3. So yeah, you just run off and brush up and just jump up and clock him right in the face. His hat falls off and he just kind of shakes it off. He's like, I suppose I had that coming.
Give me some gold, motherfucker.
Unfortunately, most of my gold has went down with that ship.
I just mutter to myself, oh, don't worry, I'm going to get my gold.
So I assume you are all here to take me in for this bounty, seeing as how you all think I destroyed Salt Marsh and everything else. So go ahead. I am ready to face my fate.
We might take you to pay you a little visit by Phineas.
I don't know what you were speaking of. Who is this Phineas?
I'm sure his name wasn't Ferbs.
Was it Ferbs?
No, it was Phineas.
I do not understand why you will just not all join me. Are you all so righteous you must follow the path of what the king says is a good person? I am the only true hero in this situation. I am the one who is attempting to make the world safe again from the Sahaugan threat. What has the king done? What has this hero society done? What have the travelers done? They have done nothing.
Is Beglar with these guys, along with the guys, or is he still on the?
No, you guys. It's been like an hour or two, so yeah, you guys are all on board the ship and like.
I hope you're not swimming behind the ship still.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna walk right up to Yuri, and I'm gonna use an unarmed strike on him.
On Yuri.
Nice.
So Snoddlers thinks that
17.
many of what you have said is true. But I think you have value for us yet if you know where a piece of the trident is. And Snodlers is interested.
How do I know that you guys are on my side? I mean,
Oh, I'm not on your side at all.
this is why this deal will not work. Now, we all must be on the same page. We must band together to fight the greater evil.
Band together, coming from the guy who tried to kill us.
Your deck wizard almost killed me.
Oh,
Why did Maguire just hit me?
Because
Imagine that's actually like in character. You're like, why did he just hit me?
because you hit his stepdad.
What do you think's going to happen when we turn them in and get our bounty? They're going to kill him.
Well, what do you want there, Yuri? A bone to chew? I mean, that's pretty much the best thing for you.
I just wanted to punch him in the face because he's caused us trouble.
And I wanted to punch you in the face because I
And
told
we're
you
gonna-
to stay away from Yuri.
And we're gonna have to feed him. Did you guys think about that?
What'd you say?
We have to feed him.
But he's also going to punch Vitoris too for talking smack to Von.
so go ahead,
who?
make an unarmed strike on Vitoris.
I'm going to shoot him point blank in the face.
Oh my God.
Fuck him.
Jesus.
For once, I'm gonna cheer on Vitoris.
Yeah.
so Megler tries to hit Vitoris, but misses as he trips a little bit, steps out of the way. Vitoris shoots him in the ass with a crossbow
Sneak
bolt.
attack damage.
Like that.
Yuri just starts laughing.
Look,
Well, at least I punched Yuri, the
Pick
bad
yourself.
dog.
would the enemy fight among themselves like this? Obviously, we're on the same page. Snodlers doesn't see any other way that this could be.
I think you are all misunderstanding the severity of this threat of Dagon. It's what?
So you're with Dagon, right?
No, how could I be with Dagon?
How much is that bounty now?
Not enough.
So
I'm tempted to just chop this guy's head off right now.
Megler just defends him.
So as he's saying, he's not
It
with
does.
Dagon.
If anyone is going to kill this guy, it's me.
Well, Meglar, we go back so far. Why would you want to hurt me? I am like a father to you.
So, tell me about this dragon and explain why he told us that you ordered him to attack us.
Because I did.
Why?
Because you were trying to get to me in trouble for making Saltmarsh raid again. You are turning on me. You are the outlaws who are hunting me down. I am providing a service to the realm.
All right, so
By killing
Meglar
council
goes.
members?
Meglar says, "Well, that wasn't me. That was the unconscious guy over here." And he points to Vossen.
He's lying. He
Don't
let us.
mind,
He
don't
let us
mind the
straight
dog
to you.
over here.
I feel like you need to all like figure your shit out. It's very strange to me. I'm sure this wouldn't have happened with the Hero Society. So what is it? What is it you're going to do now? Are you going to turn me in? Well, let's get this over with.
As much as I want the bounty, I'd rather see Meglar kill you.
I'd rather have the bounty. Fuck Meglar.
Snodlers thinks we need to get the Trident piece more than either of these things.
This is
I
why
think we
I
sh-
was heading to the north. I heard of a great fish who has one of the spines, and I know the Trident has been in safekeeping with you, Snodlers.
I bow slightly, but my eyes don't come off of his face. I take out my book and I take out a different book and summon a quill and start writing it.
What I do not know is where is the siphon? Have you found that yet?
Siphon?
Yes, the the great energy siphon that is fueling Dagon's power, that is allowing him to travel to our plane for brief amounts of time. When he gets enough power, he will remain in our realm.
Snodlers didn't know about a siphon.
This is why we should work together, shall we not?
I say we give this guy a chance.
Snodlers disappears down deck.
Meglar, I'm sorry. It was just business that I had to try to eliminate the targets that were trying to foil my plans. You have to understand. After all, you were once a pirate. You know how it works.
That was the old days, but you did save my ass, so I do owe you.
Fuck that.
You didn't repay your debt here?
Megler once again punches Yuri. Shut your mouth, dog.
Not good.
I have been searching for the ship of the damned. Have you had any luck? The black ship with the black sails at night. I'm assuming by your side it's a no.
Let's go turn this fucker in so we can watch him hang.
Alright, Yuri and Meglar, go down the hold on opposite sides of the ship and fucking cool off, because I can't get anything done with you two just bickering all the time. Now, please.
Real quick, you said that his gold went down with that ship?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have water breathing, correct?
Well, we all do.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'm going to take Yuri, my shark, and me and go down and try to get as much gold as we can carry.
Nice.
At least it gets Yuri out of the situation.
Okay.
Plus he gets treasure.
Yeah, way to tie the dog up.
All right, so we'll fast forward to that for you guys. Like, this will be while current things are going on, but I'll tell you what loot you guys find on Drake's ship. So you end up finding down there in his personal quarters some of his weapons that you guys had seen before when you were in his ship, when you were in the salt marsh. Intact, you find his +1 hand crossbow with a dagger that's kind of mounted to the front of it. You find this elemental longsword. It has this green emerald in the hilt. And a silvered short sword. And a vicious longsword.
Ooh.
So these were Drake's personal swords that he was collecting in his office. Besides that, you only find a mere, 950 gold.
The hand crossbow had a dagger mounted on the front?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you help yourself, Kolos. It was your idea.
So so you guys are off doing that while things are still transpiring on the ship. Or, Drake is.
Yeah, you guys can do the ship thing.
What? So make a decision. What do we join forces? Do we go after Dagon? I have more information I can share. I have connections. I have money. I have access and an entire network of traveling smugglers, and I think this could be a very beneficial arrangement between our two organizations.
I really wish that you had talked to us before you tried to kill us, before you murdered some old lady, and before you caused a bunch of havoc on a town that didn't really need it.
Allegedly,
There's no allegedly. Your partner in crime's already going to hang. He's already fucking sang like a little songbird.
He was the one who decided all of this. This was all part of his plan.
I'm sure it's also a huge misunderstanding. The Emperor wanting you dead.
Well, that's a different story.
Yeah, I have a feeling that allying with you would cause more difficulty for us than it would ever help us out. So thanks for the information, and I wish you luck with your trial.
How much money will it take for you to change your mind? And
well, seeing as how you just said most of your gold just went down with your ship, I'm not sure you have much of a leg to stand on.
I didn't say that most of my gold went down with the ship. The gold on the ship went down with it.
You do have other ships, though. I know that.
I own ships. I own companies. I own many houses. I have a vast network of wealth. You really think my mere 900 gold going down on the ship is all I'm worth?
No.
I am Renwick Drake. I own this realm.
Well, that will be for the Emperor to decide. In the meantime, I have a feeling that if we team up with you, you're just going to take the first opportunity you have to escape and stab us in the back again. So no.
I will take my chances with the lawyers in court then. Very well. Bring me to Carrington. I will face my fate as it may be.
2 more things. 1, if you actually do care about this realm and all the people in it, you'll help us as much as you can. And 2, if we ever cross paths and you're interfering with what we're trying to do again, there will be no lawyers, there will be no courts. It will be you at the bottom of the ocean.
1, go fuck yourself.
Fair enough.
No, bring me to trial.
Bobby, take all of his gear, give him some fucking clothes to wear, throw him in the hole.
Can I have his hook?
Sure, you can have his hook.
I will store this, Drake, as if you were what? As a memorandum to you, buddy.
I'm not going anywhere. You're not taking my hook. This is my hand, motherfucker.
I don't know if you're really gonna need that where you're going.
I am going nowhere. I am sure the Emperor will try to run me out of town, and his corrupt government will try to take my dragon and take my assets, but in the end, I will be back out in pursuit of my quest. You will see, I am the one who will be saving the world.
As you say, bud. Bobby, knock him the fuck out.
Bobby's like, all right, Captain, and he hits him in the back of the head with his club.
Migler, without hurting Drake as he's knocking out, he's gonna just try to disassemble the hook off instead of just rip it right off.
He's such a dick.
Yep. I want Bobby to take all of his shit too. He's gonna get just like some plain Jane traveler's clothes, like not like travelers in like our clothes, but like just traveling clothes.
Oh man.
We're gonna take all of his shit, and especially if we can find those rings that he had, that'd be super helpful as well. And lock him in the hold that Kenku was in for
a couple days.
The trip, and we're gonna put him under rotating guard.
All right.
Fuck this guy.
Snarlers comes back up. It's like, there's an arcane lock on the door. Snarlers put it on there. Door's open. Close it when you're done.
Hey, getting out of that.
Perfect. Thank you, Snarlers.
Just so you guys know, if I take a turn guarding him, I'm going to spend my time beating the shit out of him.
You can't
get in the door.
That's why you're not going on duty on guarding him.
Yeah, you're not. Meglar's not. Neither one of you are.
No one will be able to get in the door unless you know my passcode.
Although if you give up the command word for the boat,
it's fair trade.
Snarlers might be willing.
All right.
So,
no, go ahead,
where are we taking him to? We're not taking him to Carrington, right?
Well, that's where he's got to get turned in.
Well, that is where he needs to be turned in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, what's up?
What is he
Nothing.
going to tell us where the next trident piece is?
He kinda did, but kinda didn't.
Yeah.
It was the Fey something.
All right, well, let's turn him in.
Some Fey fish up north. We can find out more on that later.
All right, we'll have to go up there after.
Yep.
All right. So anything else you guys want to do before we head to Carrington and finish this up?
Yeah,
How many days is Carrington?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look on the maps from where you guys are at. It's probably like 3 days.
Yeah, Snodler, did you want that spell book that wizard had potentially? We can go look for it.
What do you mean?
The wizard on the other ship might have had spells, might have had components.
Oh, I'm 100% certain that something was going on with that, but I just kind of met it at that point.
We can go check it out if you want. We got a little bit of time.
If they didn't find it when they went underneath in the boat, then I'm cool with it. Like, I feel like we're time bound, so Snodlers wouldn't push it.
Okay. I mean, we are, but it's not going to take hopefully too long. I can detect magic today, so that'll help us find anything she's carrying. It's up to you. If you don't care, then we'll just.
Snodlers obviously cares. Snodlers always wants spells, but whether or not she had a book, whether or not we're going to waste time, whether or not everyone else cares about it, like, Snodlers doesn't need stuff all the time. Snodlers gets some gold and we'll buy spells wherever we go.
All right.
All right. So it's 3 days back to Carrington.
3 days back to Carrington. Colo, I'll go find Kolos and ask him how long it took him to get to the bottom where the shipwreck was.
So
how long did it take to?
So the water's not that deep there. It's it's like 100 feet deep, so it didn't take very long to search. But the area might take a little while because everything has been like destroyed and scattered all over the bottom of the seafloor.
Right.
So finding a singular book might be a little challenging, but that'll probably take you maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna cast
Detect
conjure
magic.
animals. Yeah, detect magic, go down myself, and conjure animals, and get a bunch of little octopus to like scout around, find the wizard. See if we can do it inside of like an hour, maybe 2. If it takes that long.
All right, so how about you roll a D100, and there's a 60% chance that you can find the book.
Woo!
So you got to roll between 0 and
Woo!
60. Nope, it's too fast.
Oh, it's the other way around?
Other round this time.
Why would a 1 be a success?
Yep, that's how we did it.
Oh. D20. Sorry, that's a crit fail.
Sorry, Snodlers. We can give it a shot, but we gotta get going.
Snodlers not concerned. Snodlers understands.
Everybody's going to get 135 gold and 7 silver from the gold that I took off the ship. And then I'm going to go to Vitoris and give him the +1 hand crossbow and tell him, here, this might help you.
Probably not.
Probably not, but
A man can dream.
All right. Anything else you got to do before you make the trip back to Carrington?
I don't think so.
All right. So 3 days in, you guys kind of all take turns just making sure Yuri stays away from Drake.
And my
You guys notice Boomer, the Kenku, he starts really becoming a solid member of the crew in those couple days. He's like an excellent sailor. He's kind of taken a liking to Bobby the Schlub.
nice.
Is Bobby taking a liking to him?
Oh yeah, like they're feeling pretty good. So on the third day, you finally make your way to the port of Carrington, and as you approach from the north, you see the city as it is, where it's the half of the city looks like it's underwater, and the other half of it's kind of above in certain spots where it's like a higher elevation. There's large sand dunes in the front of the city. But following your way around the city to the port, you find the dock area. Maybe show you this map. This is the city of Carrington.
Damn.
It's a very large city. The docks are on the southeastern part of the city. But as you approach from the north, you manage to see the Van Zagrum Ship Guild. There is ships currently being built up in the docks.
I feel like this is a Where's Wallows map.
It's huge.
All right, so you guys make your way around to the docks where you... actually, you do notice there's a massive coliseum that it's attached to the main palace in Carrington. The docks are in the southeastern part of the city. Right on the docks, there's a very large bar. And as soon as you guys approach it, it's like afternoon time on the third day. You see this place is like happening. This is like definitely the most liveliest looking establishment you guys have seen. And anything definitely crazier than anything that's been in Saltmarsh or Seaton.
Did we actually dock at the southern area?
Yeah,
replication?
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys dock there, unless for some reason you didn't want to. But
Yeah, no, dock, and I'll get off and see if I can find whoever's in charge of like, I'm assuming there's gonna be like a dock rental fee.
yeah, so there's the dock master who's there, the harbor master, and he collects your fee, and they take your name and your ship's registration. They want to make sure they know everybody who's coming in and out of the city. But as you enter, you guys stop into this massive bar. It's called the Tipsy Sailor, and it's right on the docks. It's this busy place. You see people coming in and out of there, and you kind of all walk in looking for a place to kind of stretch your legs, and you walk around. You see the main floor of this place is just filled with tables. This is a huge bar. But as you kind of step down a few steps and you look out across the floor, right in the smack dab center of the floor, you see it at a large round table. You see a couple men sitting at the table. They all look like sailors. One of them has a long red beard. This is Argyll Dawnhorn sitting with his crew. And that's where we're going to end it.